Hey fans, sorry about that. The other broadcast, we were experiencing some technical difficulties, but we are on the air back now on a different new stream, going very more smoothly than the other one was.
Hopefully the audio issues are fixed, so we'll catch the rest of the game for you. Just a summary of what's happened so far. The Raiders decided to kick off, and they tried to do a pooch kick to the middle of the field. The Patriots recovered it, and they marched down the field and put it in for 6 on a passing touchdown. And they went for the extra point, and the Raiders blocked the extra point, but the Patriots ran it in for 2. So it stands 8-0. Patriots up with about 10 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first quarter.
Oh, I mean,
actually, it looks like that didn't count, so it's going to stay 6-0 Patriots.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's bad that the Patriots were able to go down and march downfield, put points on the board. But you know what? In football, you got to score points to win. So the Raiders. There's a long football game ahead of us. The Raiders will have plenty of opportunities to put some points on the board.
Yeah, probably just a little pregame shit nerves going on. I mean, it is Lincoln Way. They are the defending league champions and the defending national champions, so there's got to be a bunch of nerves there playing a team of this caliber. But I'm sure the Raiders will be fine. Just got to get warmed up in the game.
Here we go with the kick. Nice little line drive kick down the field.
Received by number 84. Looks like he's trying to find a hole, and he's wrapped up.
Just short of the 20-yard line.
I believe that was 84. Jared Requet, yeah.
We've said his name a few times this season.
He's had a couple big returns this year. Always good to see him out there returning.
Now this is the Quad City Raiders versus the Lincoln Way Patriots. They probably should have just renamed their team the Lincoln Way All-Stars because they merged with the Quad City Thunder. Not even so much merged as the Quad City Thunder was just decided to join forces with the Patriots, and their players took off and went to play for the Patriots.
Not the Quad City Thunder, the Joliet Thunder you meant to say there.
Yeah, my bad. Quad City Thunder, that's an old basketball team. Way back in the day.
Looks like Nick takes a snap, hands it off to, he's wrapped up in the backfield.
We got an animal on the field. Probably
wrapped up by number 40 of the Patriots. That was Minch. Looks like he tried to take it off the right there and just got swallowed.
That might have been the fastest I've ever seen Zach Minch being taken down.
For sure. Loss of about 2 there. Going to bring up 2nd and 12 for the Raiders now.
All right, here we go. Nick Brown back there in the shoddy.
Minch off in motion to the right here. See him stand in the slot. Looks like looking to pass. Falls incomplete.
Just off target.
Brown's pass incomplete.
We'll see how the Raiders, their pace of play comes out here. They haven't had a game since the 24th of June, I believe. And I'm not sure how much they practice. I know they practice a little bit over 4th of July break, but I'm not sure how much they practiced.
How consistent or how long the practice was.
Yeah, they might be a little rusty here coming out.
Well, I mean, like you said, there's also a lot of nerves for this game.
Looks like a fake handoff. He's looking to throw. He has a guy deep.
Overthrew him. Got him. Had Christopher Scott wide open downfield, all turned around and was not able to connect with him. That would have been points on the board for the Raiders. At this point, you got to think they're just going to punt it away. Early, you see Cussman get on the field and Brown coming off.
Early miscue for the Raiders there. That sucks. He was wide open, probably by a good 5-10 yards there.
You saw the Raiders defense step up on the last. Well, we saw the Raiders defense step up on the last drive, and then just one key mistake, an offsides penalty, gave the Patriots a new fresh set of downs, and they were able to capitalize on it and take the next play for 6 points.
Yeah, it was just a missed tackle on the left there that left that guy open. Or not open, I should say, but missed tackle allowed him to break away. Ooh, high snap there. He's got to get it away. And he does.
That's a booming punt down the field.
Ooh, nice bounce for the Raiders.
Huge Raiders bounce.
And go inside, right around 30, 35 there.
35, 34-yard line. That's not bad. That's a huge punt, too, coming from inside his own 10.
And we got a flag. Looks like it's going to be unnecessary. Probably unsportsmanlike conduct on the Raiders. Number 48 there took his helmet off. 48 is Bobby Smith. Or no, excuse me, not Bobby Smith. 48 is Brandon Davis out of Illinois State. That'll probably be an unsportsmanlike conduct because his helmet was off. And there's the unsportsmanlike call. Oh, it's going to be on the Patriots. Might have been hands to the face there. Illegal use of the hands.
Oh, it was unsportsmanlike, but for sure.
Well, he did a weird signal with his hands there.
He might have been trying to do the Macarena.
Hey, we know. He's got the shorts going on. The refs are trying to stay cool out there. They probably do anything out here.
Why not?
Yeah, that's going to back them up.
That's a 15-yard
15 on top of where they spotted the ball, so they'll probably be down around.
They're at their own 20.
Yeah. So Lincoln Way's got a long way to go if they want to put more points on the board. See if the Raiders defense can step up here.
Huge break for the Raiders to push the Patriots all the way farther back into their own territory.
If we miscall some of the Patriots' numbers, we apologize. They are a little difficult to see here.
Well, almost an open field tackle, but slows him up and drops him right around the 22-yard line.
Maybe about 2 there
now,
for the running back.
We talked in our podcast earlier this week, to Deadrian King, and Deadrian spoke nothing but, good things about their the Patriots quarterback and Tony Powell. I mean, he showed a few streaks the previous drive of eluding tacklers and being able to escape out of the pocket and find a receiver downfield.
Looks like he's going to look to pass. And he's getting rushed and incomplete. That's what they got to keep doing is they got to keep putting pressure on him because like Powell played all last year and probably so far this year, he's really good at avoiding tacklers. And he always finds the open man, so you got to always keep pressure on him to make him sweat in the pocket a little bit.
Like a minor league Tom Brady.
He's not the biggest guy out there either. He looks pretty short out there, but he must have a heck of an arm if he of course, does have the MSFL record for most touchdown passes in a game with 8. That was set last year, unfortunately, against the Raiders in one of their games.
I feel like you didn't have to tell them that, Luke. You could have just left it at he has the most at 8. But no.
You gotta inform the people out there. Looks like they're going with 5 wide receivers here.
This
spread offense.
They do not.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna get.
They got
and he goes down. Number 90.
Big number 90.
Dennis Rogers with the sack.
That's gonna put them even farther back in their own territory, and I believe that was that third down?
Yeah, that was third down. Gonna make him punt here.
Yes, it was. The scoreboard operator is not keeping track of downs.
I'm just watching the chain gang on the other side there.
Well, with about 8:40 left to play in the first quarter, that's where the game clock is. That's where I'm going to look. But if they're not going to keep track of that, then I will refer to the chain gang.
Chain gang's always out there working hard.
John Cena was chain gang affiliated.
Dr. Thubonomics. Here's the punt here. Gets it away. Little helicopter punt there. Watch.
Getting out of bounds.
Going to be right around
about the 48-yard line.
So going to have pretty good field position for the Raiders here. Hopefully they can do something with it.
That was kind of a poor spot.
Going to be right on the 45, it looks like.
Ball hit before the 45. Ball came down on the sideline before the 45-yard line. How is it at the 45-yard line?
No idea. I don't argue with the refs, though. They always have it right.
I'm not arguing. I'm questioning.
They've still got pretty good field position, though. A couple yards hopefully doesn't make too much of a difference here.
They got Nick Brown back there with Tyler Smith. And there's timeout on
Raiders
the
looked a
field.
little confused on what they were doing there.
It's their first timeout.
Looks like Tyvis Smith was in the backfield there, the newest Quad City Raider out of UNI, big number 27.
Before the game, Luke and I were actually walking down on the field, and we had to speak with our general manager real fast, and we ended up walking on the field with Tyvis Smith. The man is a monster.
The man is huge. And of course, Zach Minch was right behind him, so two parts of the three-headed monster were nearby us. Minch isn't the smallest guy either, but Tyvis Smith is a monster compared to him. Big, tall, large, and in charge.
Easily a head or two taller than Minch. And just...
He's out there behind Nick, as you can see on your screen, in the yellow gloves. The dude runs harder than almost anybody I've ever seen. It looks like the Raiders are ready here.
I think we've said this before. He reminds me of Marshawn Lynch.
Yes, he does.
Could just be because of the dreads.
See what they might hand it. I bet they hand it off. It looks like they jumped. And it's going to pitch it to the outside. Can he get somewhere? Throws a stiff arm. It might
that
be.
might have been an offsides penalty.
Yeah, they looks like they jumped.
Otherwise, if it was false start, they would have blown it dead immediately. But they let it go on.
Believe
the officials deliberate.
Penalty on the field.
It's got to be an offside.
Yeah,
it was a false start.
It looks like they jumped.
Yes, it is an offsides penalty.
Yeah.
5 yards and a replay of a down.
So it's going to be bring up 1st and 5 for the Raiders there.
I like it.
Good break for the Raiders. Patriots were getting a little
discipline by the Raiders O-line to stay down and stay in their position too.
For sure. Patriots are getting a little antsy there, trying to jump the line. Nick in the shotgun again. Fakes the handoff to...
Nice catch.
Nice catch by number
85.
85, that's going to be Rob Jones. He usually plays number 22 or wears number 22, but unfortunately he forgot his jersey tonight, so
he's going the Ocho Cinco route.
He's playing the Chad Ocho Cinco number. Here's another play. Oh, there goes
Tyvis Smith.
There goes Tyvis Smith up
Lowering
the middle.
The head.
Gets a good gain there for about 6 or 7. Running angry. Feed the man. He's always hungry for the ball. Feed the man.
Well, three-headed monster, it's kind of hard to feed 3 mouths at once.
Yeah. There's another. Oh, they're going to fake it to him again. Do they have... Nick's going to try to get away there, and he just throws it up. And it's
still caught!
No,
they're going to say an incomplete pass. I thought it was tipped and into the hands of number 13.
That was Shea Mundine out there. He almost caught it off the juggle. So close.
I want an instant replay. That's what I want.
Oh, so close for the Raiders. Brings up 3rd and about 3 or 4 here.
3 Raiders.
About 6:57 left on the game clock.
From the Patriots, 33.
Nick Brown in the shotgun with blanked on his name again. Fake a jet sweep there for Nick. He's going to run up the middle, and he's going to be
just short.
Ooh, they're going to give him a good spot there.
I'm going to say he's on the 30. I think it's 1st down.
They're going to give it to him.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Oh, they're going to back him up about a couple inches. Going to bring up...
We're going to stick to the 1st down.
4th and inches.
4th and inches here. Looks like they're having confusion with the chain gang here.
Oh yeah, they've got to reset it up because they moved. So I feel like they should just give the Raiders the 1st down. But that's just me. I'm biased.
We're biased towards the Quad City Raiders, of course. I say give it the 1st down. It was close.
They stopped the clock with 6:10 left.
They're still debating on where the ball needs to be. Yeah, it's going to be 4th and inches.
I mean, at that point, you might as well go for it.
I would just run it. If I was the Raiders, I'd just run a QB sneak here, but they're going to run out of the shotgun. That's risky play calling.
I'm going to say it's going Nico. Oh, I lied.
And they're going to get a first down.
First down, Raiders. Nico Smith leading the way for Tyvis Smith. That's one. That's two.
Nico Watson paving the road for Tyvis Smith out there.
2 out of the 3 running backs for our 3-headed monster.
Raiders are going hurry up offense. They want to catch the Lincoln Way Patriots on their toes. And there goes Nico Watson off the edge, and he's just going to be wrapped up.
Yeah.
Loss of a handful there. He's definitely the power back of the 3. Nico Watson, big number 32, 6 foot even, and 260 pounds. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he is easily a body bigger than I am.
He's about,
he looks
1.5 of me.
He looks a lot taller out there
than 6 foot. Yeah. Some of these numbers might be a little exaggerated on here, but I'm bring up about
2nd down and 11 or so. And timeout.
Timeout. Patriots.
Timeout Patriots, and we will go to a commercial here.
With locations at 3333 North Harrison Street in Davenport, Iowa, and 425 15th Street in Mole, Illinois, Van's Pizza Pub and Grill has you covered for a casual night out or a grand celebration. With great food and drink specials, happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m., come get served. Located at 102 South Main Street in Port Byron, Illinois, Harrington's Pub has some of the best Irish fare in the area. With a comfortable atmosphere, friendly staff, just feet from the Mississippi River, take time to stop into Harrington's Pub today. The starting line, located at 217 Brady Street in Davenport, Iowa, is just minutes away from everything that is downtown Davenport. With 13 TVs, MLB Extra Inning, and the NFL Sunday Ticket, the starting line is the spot to catch the big game. With amazing food, 20 delicious beers on tap, make plans to stop in today.
All right, we're back here.
Welcome. 2nd down and about 11, maybe 10.
Big,
trying to find his receiver, and he
finds him.
Just short of the first down.
Number 80, Justin Payne. I haven't heard his name called a lot this year. It's going to be good enough for the first down.
There we go, first down, even better.
Going to be 1st and goal here for the Raiders, right at the 10-yard line. Tyvis Smith goes left to the slot position. Looks like, they're faking it to him. Nick's going to run right. He's got running room if he wants it.
And
that's going to be a penalty.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Shoving Nick's face after well out of bounds. Wait, what?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
The signal was unsportsmanlike conduct on Nick Brown, but it was unsportsmanlike conduct on the Patriots. Nick Brown ran out of bounds, and the Patriots defender shoved Nick in the face several yards out of bounds after the play was already over.
Half the distance, is that half the distance to the goal?
Yeah, because it was less than 15 yards to the touchdown.
So about first and goal from about 6 now. Looks like they get it. Minch is just wrapped up right in the middle. Get it for about 2. Gets inside the 5 though.
Inside the 5.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second.
Rangers going really quick here.
I mean, why not?
There's guys off the field. If they hike it, they'll get a penalty.
That's going to be timeout.
Timeout on the Patriots because they had 2 guys on the field.
They couldn't get their substitutions in. They were trying to figure a way to do it.
That's two timeouts they've burned so far
in the first quarter. 3:54 left to
about
play.
4 minutes left here.
Yeah, that's not good. You have to. I mean, if the Raiders can keep this pace up and continue to force the Patriots to use timeouts, and you could theoretically you could get them to do that the whole third quarter, and then have to save no timeouts in the 4th.
I think they shouldn't. It's weird to say, but they look almost uneasy with the pace that the Raiders are playing at. They played them last year for sure, and I know they've almost played them years before. So it's weird that they're not used to the pace of play that the Raiders are going with, because they should have seen it before and they should have known what's coming, but it doesn't look like it so far. And again, we talked about it on the podcast. Again, the Patriots did combine the roster with the Joliet Thunder, so maybe adding all those all-star players messed up the team chemistry, and they're not all with the game plan or with everything yet. So
I buy into that. I buy that. Got Brown and Minch and Watson in the backfield here. Oh,
and off to Minch up the middle. Spin move, and he's going to be in.
Zach Minch.
Touchdown Raiders.
Was able to break a tackle, spin away from a guy, and waltz into that end zone.
And that ties it up, pending the extra point here. Zach Minch calling it. That's another name we've been calling all season long. One of the workhorses for the Raiders, and of course he's part of that three-headed monster in the Raiders backfield. The kick is good. 7-6, Raiders up.
One half is good. The score, Quad City 7. Take it away 6.
That's what I like to see.
Of course. Raiders took that. Raiders defense gave up that quick touchdown, but the Raiders offense says, we'll give it right back to you, and scored just as quickly.
My mother's camera back.
Sorry about that brief interruption there. We had a visitor in the booth. But yeah, as we were saying, Raiders are just punched the Patriots right back in the mouth after the Raiders defense gave up the quick score. The Raiders went right down the field and gave it right back to them.
That's what you gotta do.
And we said
you can't, especially in this contest, it's going to be very difficult if you're down by multiple scores to come back and get right back in this game, because these two teams are two powerhouses.
That's right. This is one of the best games of the league year you'll see by far, because of course the Raiders are tied for first place in their division, and the Patriots are nipping right at the heels, sitting at 2-1. So they're definitely two of the best teams in the conference there. And there's a pooch kick.
Pooch kick is.
And he almost dropped it.
He did drop it, but I think he was able to
bounce right back on it.
Get it back. That was a can of corn, and he dropped that one.
Quite a metaphor you used there.
That's a baseball term, you know? You're a baseball guy. What do you expect?
Fumble in the play, recovered by the Patriots. 1st and 10.
Unfortunate for the Raiders that they didn't get that ball. It gives the Patriots pretty good field position at their own 45. Maybe the defense has calmed some of their nerves there. Maybe they're a little bit ready to play now.
I mean, they stopped.
They did that.
Last drive.
That's right.
I mean,
they did stop the last drive.
Looks like they got that was a poor throw by the officials to get him right over there. I mean,
going spread offense again.
Maybe it's a quarterback like that. Oh, that was a quick snap. I don't think quarterback was ready.
He's gonna
running back was, and he's tripped up.
Big gain up the middle there for the Patriots running back.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle too. By number 7, that was Willie Williams. He's had a couple interceptions this season, and you know what? On that play, it was a heck of a tackle.
Yeah, we were talking about got to watch the Patriots quarterback. Watch out for the running back too, because he's got heck of speed. Looks like they're going to give it to him again, right up the middle.
I mean, why not? Willie Williams hitting on that tackle again.
That's what he has to do, playing defensive back there. If they're not going to pass, he's got to watch the running back and run up when they run up the middle to help stop the run.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to bring up 2nd and a handful now for the Patriots. Oh, they're fake it to him again. Looks like they're going to throw. And overthrew him. Overthrew him.
That was fortunate for the Raiders that he dropped that one.
Little bit of a high ball there.
2:45 left to play here in the first quarter. Raiders are up 7-6. We got 2nd down coming up, 3rd down coming up. Excuse me.
3rd and about 5, I would say. Long 5. Looks like they have
long set of 5.
triple wide receivers off to the right. Single running back at the bottom of your screen here. Well, it looks like they're a little confused on the play call.
It's like a bit of an audible.
Looks like they're going to pass. Oh, he's
in the pocket.
And he has a guy wide open again. And he almost breaks away from a gang tackle. Down inside the 20.
He squeaked his way out on that right-hand side.
Ricardo Williams. First down, Patriots.
Patriots moving the ball right along again.
Yeah, we did not think this game was going to be a blowout. We did not.
Jay said on the podcast that he was predicting low scoring on the Patriots side, but I said it might be high scoring on both sides of the ball because both teams can move for sure, and they're both showing that right now, how quickly they can get down the field. It's going to have a screen pass off to the right there.
Open. That's a nice open field tackle over there by number 20.
Lowers the boom on him. Number 20 is supposed to be Brandon Bowdry, but it does. I don't believe he made the trip unless he showed up late.
86 on the play.
Well, looks like Brandon's out there making plays.
Sure, we'll go with that. 2nd and about 4 here for the Patriots. Inside the 15 now.
I don't think they're quite inside the 15.
Hand off up the middle, and no one's there. Oh, wraps him up.
Woo, that was a rough tackle.
Raiders are going to call a timeout here. Defense is probably getting winded how fast the Patriots are moving down the field.
Mm-hmm.
I said on the podcast, I believe this game's going to come down to defense. Whoever can make the most stops, because most of the time in the games last year, both offenses just ran free willy.
I do agree with you, Luke. I think whatever defense is able to create one more turnover and their opponent, I think that's the team that's going to win. I think it's going to come down to one turnover.
We'll see, because it doesn't look like on both sides of the ball. I know it's early so far, but it doesn't look like either defense has an answer to either team's offense.
No, DeAndre King, he spoke to us about Tony Kyle. He said he's a great quarterback. He said they have a lot of weapons on the offensive side of the ball, and they have weapons on the defensive side of the ball, just as the Raiders do. When you have a high-powered offense as the Raiders do, and then you have a high-powered offense as the Patriots do,
For sure.
what are you going to do?
And when you're the defending league champion, defending national champion, that's nothing to shake your head at. These guys are the real deal. It's not like, we're playing some, scrub slack team. This is the defending national champion. This is as good as a team as you're going to find. Going to be 1st and goal here for the Patriots inside the 5.
1st and goal, Patriots. On the 5.
So he's looking to pass, and he's getting pressured. He goes down.
Sacked behind the line of scrimmage, way back there by the 20.
Leave hard number 20. Is that 29 that brought him down or jumped on him?
Yeah, it would have been
29 is Josh Davis. Usually wears number 21, but again, forgot his jersey, just like Rob Jones. So he jumps on the quarterback as he falls down. Huge loss for the Patriots. Brings them all the way back to about the 18.
Yeah, 2nd down.
14 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 18.
Oh, it's De La Rosa.
See what the Patriots do. They probably weren't expecting to drop back that far. See what they have out of their playbook now.
Using some time off this clock here.
Yeah, looking to pass again. Fires to the end zone. It's going to be batted down.
Nice play over there. Is that Bowdry again?
Might have been Bowdry or Willie Williams was also there. Willie Williams get involved early in this game.
Yeah, we got 18 seconds left to go here in the 1st quarter. So it brings up 3rd down.
Willie Williams on the coverage.
3rd and long, and since they were in goal and they dropped back, it's still 3rd and goal. So they have to score here. It's going to be 4th down. Oh, that's going to be the end of the first.
No, it's not. That was
premature siren there.
Premature siren. Like I said, their scoreboard operator is not doing too great of a job.
What's it going to be? 18 seconds here in the first quarter.
I mean, it still says 18 seconds. I don't know why the siren went off. Clock didn't go off.
All right, let's see what the Patriots do here. Third and goal from about the 18. He's going to look to pass. And he's getting chased, and he's going to fire to the end zone. And it's going to be caught.
I cannot believe that he was able to make that catch.
Touchdown.
Throw.
Touchdown, Patriots.
To make that kind of an accurate throw on a run, that's really impressive. Kudos to Tony Powell.
Looks like our defense, I think that was Ashton Hardy there, got caught up. Didn't know if to run up to catch the quarterback or stay in coverage, and he just gave his guy too much room. It's so weird saying touchdown for the opponent team because we haven't had to say that very much this year with the blowouts the Raiders have been having.
I think we all had to say it for the Twin City Jets.
Patriots lined up for the extra point here. See if the Raiders can block another one. And they do! They block another one.
Nope, they're blowing it dead.
Another blocked extra point, so that keeps it still a 5-point game.
10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
I mean, Patriots up 12-7, almost the end of the first quarter, like Andrew said here. If they keep blocking extra points, that's going to come back and bite them, especially if the Raiders are going to execute theirs. It's going to make the gap smaller and smaller for the Patriots. All right, Brett, back from that brief timeout there. They're trying to get a ball out on the tee, and they're throwing the ball everywhere, and it's back by the 15-yard line now.
Just carry it. Nope.
He's going to throw it again, and bounced right to him. They got it this time.
Maybe they should have had, Nick or Tony up there throwing it. A little bit more accurate.
Yeah.
10 seconds to go left here in the first quarter. The Patriots lead the Raiders 12-7 after 2 blocked extra points. And you know what? I just realized, Luke, the Raiders have not allowed an extra point this season.
You're right. I didn't notice that until now, but no, the Raiders have not allowed an extra point. Oh, good kick by the Patriots there. He's going to be received by Quet down around the goal line. He's going to run upfield here. Needs some blockers, and he finds some. He's going to get to the left edge there.
On the field, though.
2 flags out on the field there.
3 seconds left to go. Usually on plays like that, it's going to be in the area holding.
There's a penalty marker on the field.
We'll see, depending on what the officials come out and say. Hey, maybe they're offsetting penalties, and they'll just leave the ball where it's at. But that's wishful thinking.
Looks like it's going to be an illegal block in the back. Raiders are walking back.
Yep,
and that's what it's going to be.
Illegal block in the back on the Raiders.
So it marches them back inside the 20 when he returned the ball up past the 30. They lose quite a bit of yards there.
I thought he was going to be able to turn that corner and get upfield.
We'll see. The Raiders will probably just run a play here, and that'll end the quarter.
I think on a kickoff like that, it would be at the spot of the foul.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. But as it stands, the Raiders are going to start it right at the 25. There's less than 3 seconds left to go in the quarter, so they'll probably just run a play here, and then they'll switch sides on the field.
Yes. Yep. What do you think? Pass or run?
They got to go pass.
I'm going to go run.
Just there's only just
Just so we're right either way.
They don't have a ball out there again.
Or the ball that they did have out there.
Or Nick didn't like that ball. Nick wants another.
I don't think it was the Raiders' ball that they had out there. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know what the difference is, but here we go. I think it's going to be a pass here. Looks like he's in shotgun. Oh, a fit.
That's a jet sweep.
Oh, another penalty. 2 penalties. Referee got taken down. He looks hurt on the sideline.
Yeah, he went down.
No gain on the play. Penalty markers on the field.
The official down
That's the end of the first quarter.
We hit the end of the first quarter. So a lot just happened in those 3 seconds. We had a jet sweep coming across the field. We have a penalty marker on the field. So it could result in a replay of a down. And we have a downed official.
You always hate to see the official get taken down like that. They're just trying to do their job of officiating the game, and they always sometimes get caught in the bad parts of the field where they get smacked.
Well, I mean, the best place to be to call something is right where it's happening.
Yeah.
And sometimes you pay the price.
Gentlemen, be sure to check out the concession stand in the far north corner of the end zone. For any of your refreshment
Curious to
needs.
see what the penalty's about. Wheeler's out there. Coach Wheeler is out there talking to the officials.
Pleading his case. The owner of the Raiders, Mark Underwood's out there on the left of your screen in all the black.
And so is our water boy Dante.
Dante's having some screen time out there. And it looks like the penalty's going to be on the Patriots because the Raiders are walking up the field.
Or maybe Nick's just getting ready to switch positions on the field. That's Christopher Scott. Looks like they're gonna have to replay the down.
I think the Raiders were getting ambitious there. They thought they knew what the play was, and
I think they were getting ready to switch sides of the field, and they thought they were just gonna have them do it down there, but apparently that's not the case.
while they get everything sorted out here and attend to the down referee on the sideline, we'll go to a commercial break here.
With the NFL and Major League Baseball packages and large games throughout, Pints has you covered for the big game. Located at 5268 Utica Ridge Road in Davenport, Iowa, Pints carries 20 beers on tap as well as a large bottle selection. These all pair well with an amazing menu and a fun atmosphere. Visit Pints today. With locations at 3333 North Harrison Street in Davenport, Iowa, and 425 15th Street in Mole, Illinois, Van's Pizza Pub and Grill has you covered for a casual night out or a grand celebration. With great food and drink specials, happy hour Monday through Friday 3 to 6 p.m., come get served. Located at 102 South Main Street in Port Byron, Illinois, Harrington's Pub has some of the best Irish fare in the area. With a comfortable atmosphere, friendly staff, just feet from the Mississippi River, take time to stop into Harrington's Pub today. The starting line, located at 217 Brady Street in Davenport, Iowa, is just minutes away from everything that is downtown Davenport. With 13 TVs, MLB Extra Inning, and the NFL Sunday Ticket, the starting line is the spot to catch the big game. With amazing food, 20 delicious beers on tap, make plans to stop in today.
All right, we're back here.
They brought the gator on the field.
Yeah, bad news for that referee and for the people in the game, I guess. That official looks to be hurt pretty bad. They brought the gator out, and they're going to put him on and probably bring him back to the locker room or something in the high school.
So do you think that means that they'll just go with the officiating crew that they have, or call somebody?
They have to. I don't think they have I mean, you don't even really hear of a spare referee.
No. There are no subs when it comes to referees. It is either you play with the ones you got, or you don't play at all.
Like we said before we went on a commercial break, you always hate to see injuries at all, but especially an injury to somebody who's not even in the game, really. That is awful. And he looks to be in a lot of discomfort, so it can't be good. We don't want to speculate, of course, but it does not look good.
Don't forget to join us.
And of course, after they get the referee to the locker room, there's still the penalties to talk about on the field.
Oh yeah.
That kickoff will be at 7 p.m.
Looks like they got the penalties sorted out on the field. Now they're just tending to the official.
Again, at 7 p.m. here at Andrew High School. And all Patriot games, you can find them on Facebook.
Yeah, like I said,
players all around the field, knee on one knee, helmets off.
Facebook page, Lincoln Patriots, like, and you can find
might be a sign of show of respect, and they also might just be catching their breath or something. You never know.
Or Kalo no stones. And for all of you at home that don't speak Spanish, that means why not both?
Educating the viewers at home there.
Oh, that's what we're about. We're about education. That's the future. Because there is no future without education. If there's no education, it all turns into idiocracy. Have you ever seen that movie, Luke?
No, I have
Idiocracy
not.
with Luke Wilson.
Applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the official.
Or a guy who doesn't.
Best wishes to you.
There's a round of applause for the official being carted off the field right now. Yeah, Idiocracy. It's a movie about a normal human being who is frozen into the year 3000, wakes up, and he is the smartest person in the world because everybody is stupid.
That'd be interesting.
It's a great movie. If you ever get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it.
It's probably on Netflix.
It is on Netflix.
Netflix has a lot of stuff on there.
It is on Netflix. It's with Luke Wilson.
Isn't that Owen Wilson's younger brother? The less famous Wilson brother?
The less famous Wilson. Yeah.
Penalty was on the Raiders. Illegal block in the back. 15-yard penalty.
So back to the game after that long injury timeout.
Illegal block in the back penalty.
On the Raiders, so it backed them up all the way to about the 14-yard line.
First and 10 for the Raiders.
So this is a replay of that down. Which this will be.
Looks like a handoff to.
Will be to end of first quarter.
Yeah. That's going to bring the end of the first quarter there for the Raiders as Tyvis Smith carries the ball.
So that 3 seconds turned into about 15 minutes.
And that officially marks the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, that was, I forgot, there was only less than 3 seconds. They just had to run a play there. And so they will switch sides of the field, and end of the first quarter comes, and the Patriots are up 12-7 on Quad City Raiders. Quite an eventful first quarter. Quick plays and quick scoring.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't do it without him.
We gear up to get ready for the second quarter. A lot of action in that first quarter.
Yep.
That's what I like to see. Action in football games.
The Raiders actually get a blessing here. They moved to the shaded side of the field, so it looks they're not going to be playing under the sun. Or the sun's not going to be in their eyes, it looks like.
As much. Until they march down
for
to
sure.
the
Until
side of the field.
Until they get to the other side of the field, of course. Brings up about second and long, it looks like.
Yes, second and long. I would have thought it was a little longer than that, or shorter than that, but.
Looks like they handed off to. Oh, they didn't hand it off to Tyvis. Nick Brown is going to fire downfield.
That's Raquette.
And he's going to catch it on
Elbow
the
down. Elbow down in the sideline.
And the ref is going to signal a catch there.
Jared Raquette.
What a catch.
The refs will probably talk about that. I think one ref saw his feet sliding out of bounds, and I think another ref saw his elbow go down.
I don't think so. I mean, they're on a 4-man crew now. They don't have that person at the line. It's got to be him over there. They're going to let the play stand. That's a huge first down for the Raiders. Nick Brown back in the shotty. And a slight handoff to Tyvis.
He just throws stiff arms and trucks through people.
Tyvis Smith, the ball carrier. And 6 for the Raiders.
Decent run there for Tyvis Smith out of the backfield.
Yards. So it's going to be about 2nd and 6.
Tyvis Smith, he's getting the ball quite often. He's getting decent-sized chunks for gains out there, probably 3 or 4 yards every time. So he's just plowing along down there. He's probably really close to breaking a big one like he has all season. They fake it to him again. He's gonna.
There's a flag down the field, and that's a nice catch. Pending the flag.
Nice catch to
Christopher Scott.
Yeah, number 5.
Pass complete to number 5.
Could have another penalty on the field.
There's a penalty marker on the field.
Don't know who that's going to be on, but it's usually in the vicinity of the backfield. It's probably going to be holding.
I don't know. It was a pretty quick flag. Any illegal block in the back?
Penalties on the Raiders. Illegal use of the hands.
Oh.
On the Raiders.
Legal use of the hands on the Raiders. Back. Nick's really talking to the ref there. He really got
10-yard penalty.
Keep his head on so he doesn't get tossed or another penalty on him.
I think Nick's trying to get an explanation.
He really got marched back on that one.
Check that. That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
That was a big penalty on the Raiders.
Raiders. 44-yard line. That'll be a first personal foul call.
So yeah, hands to the face.
$15-yard hands to the face penalty. I haven't really heard of that before, but
That's a. I didn't think that penalty was that big.
Gonna bring up 3rd and long for the Raiders
I
now.
didn't think it was a 15-yarder.
They gotta pass it here.
And Nick Brown throws it just at Tyvis's feet.
Cross pass incomplete.
That's gonna bring up.
For Tyvis Smith.
It's gonna bring up 4th and long for the Raiders.
So a huge play by Jared Roquette turns out to
Turns into nothing for the Raiders overall.
really slow the drive down.
Penalties are killing them so far.
Yeah, they got to be more disciplined on the field.
Yeah, of course, discipline. They have to get better at that because penalties will kill you in any game, not even a game of this level, or at most levels.
Yeah, even at the Huey level.
The Raiders are going to punt it away here. Ooh, good punt there for the Raiders.
That's a long punt, too. It's going to bounce right over to the side. And he is able to pick it up.
And he's going to keep going.
Sidestep, or that's an illegal block in the back?
Doesn't look like they're going to call it, though.
Nah, it was minimal. I was hoping.
A nice punt with a decent return for the Patriots. And spot the ball right around the 28, it looks like. 28 or 29.
It's like 29.
No, 29.
All right, the Raiders defense has got to step it up here.
We thank the viewers at home that couldn't make the trip out here with us, but thanks for tuning in at home.
Also, a nice thank you to our sponsors that we have promoted in the bottom right-hand corner
of your screen, of course.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
Raiders defense got to come up with something huge here. Looks like he fumbled it.
The Raiders get it.
Raiders bounce on it.
Raiders got it back. It bounces all around, and the Raiders are able to jump on top of it.
As I was saying, the Raiders need to make a big play here. The Patriots running back coughs it up, and the Raiders jump on it.
Looks like possibly number 35.
35 would be Alex Stickle. Or as his nickname, as the Raiders call him, Sticks, jumps on the ball. That was a weird. It looks like the running back got
a weird fumble.
It looks like the running back was going a little too hard for his quarterback there and didn't even get the ball under control. He just kind of popped it up in the air.
Well, I mean, their running back's a hard runner. I think they call that running downhill.
And there's one of the turnovers you talked about earlier that should
The Patriots 31.
play a huge factor in the game here. See if the Raiders can do something.
Turnover of the game.
See if the Raiders can do something with great field position. Looks like they handed off to Nico Watson up the middle.
He's able to get forward for maybe a yard or two.
The third part of the three-headed monster in the Raiders' backfield.
Second and 8 Raiders.
Don't let him hear say you get the third.
They're all equal parts here. It's like, no, they're going to fake it. It's like they're running option to the left here. Nick's going to get upfield.
There we go. Some yards from Nick Brown showing off his running skills.
Going to bring up third and about 2 or 3 here.
It's like 2.
Gain of 7 on the play will be 3rd and 1 Raiders.
Apparently 3rd and 1. I'll
3rd and a handful here for the Raiders now.
Check that, 3rd and 2.
There we go, 3rd and 2. Just heard from the PA announcer, the official ruling.
Looks like they're handed off to, oh, he's wrapped up in the backfield. Oh, he's still going.
Flag.
Meets the ball carrier. Loss of 2 on the play. There are penalty markers on the field.
Another penalty on the field.
It's going to be holding on the Raiders. So are they accepting the penalty? Or are they declining the penalty?
The call is holding against the Raiders.
And it looks like they're going to accept, so they're going to back up 10 yards. Going to bring...
Holding against the Raiders.
It's confusing because holding penalties are usually supposed to help a team. I mean, if you hold, it's supposed to help your team. But any holding penalty I've seen that, like on a line of scrimmage, the play just gets blown up.
That's one penalty that the Raiders have gotten killed on this year. They get called on a lot of holding penalties, and it kills them because they have great field position like they had, and they just get backed up. Brings up
very hard for
3rd and long now for the Raiders.
On the board,
and they got a pass here. Nick's looking downfield, and he has a guy wide open.
That might have been a first down. It looks like it was a first down. Number 80.
Justin Payne again finds a way to get open.
Bringing the pain.
It'll be a first down for the Raiders.
Great play call there for the Raiders offense. Justin Payne finds himself wide open for the first down.
We're just going to find all the puns right now. Major pain, bringing the pain, feeling the pain. I'm going to stop there.
There's only 3. First and
Nick.
Oh, he makes the guy miss, and he sidearms into the end zone.
Brown's pass incomplete.
Raiders.
I think Nick was just throwing that one out of the
back of the end zone to be safe. I heard a Patriots guy yell that they were missing a defensive lineman, that they only have 10 people in that last play. I wasn't paying attention there.
Oh, kudos to them. They stopped the Raiders offense with 10 people. One man down.
2nd and 10 Raiders.
Coming up on 11 minutes here to play before halftime.
The score is still 12-7 Patriots.
Raiders are deep in the Patriots territory, though.
We got 2nd down here. We got Minch in the backfield.
Oh, back of the end zone.
Just away from the receiver. That's dangerous throwing in a double coverage like that.
Yeah, he was open for a split second, but the cornerback realized it and backpedaled to the end zone to close that hole.
It's bringing up 3rd down. On those, I feel like you just need to. They've been so much better at just getting the chunks of yardage and then moving the sticks than trying to get everything all done at once.
Especially when you have another down to play, you don't have to get all the yards at once. It's better to get chunks of yards or handfuls of yards at a constant pace.
The last 2 drives, Nick's thrown towards the end zone, but now he's at 3rd down.
3rd and 10 again, but the Raiders don't.
You need to convert here. I mean,
they don't seem phased by 3rd down though. They've converted the last couple. They're looking left, and another penalty on the field. Nick gets away from a tackler. He's looking downfield. Looks like he's going to run upfield. He's got to he hurdles a guy and gets smacked.
That's what happens when you go up in the air like that. You're liable to get smacked.
There's a penalty marker on the field.
Nick Brown trying to channel his inner Tyvis Smith. Tries to hurdle over a guy and does it just as easily and didn't even go down.
No. It looks like he's the guy who hit him's a little shaken up over there.
He took a tackle in midair and didn't go down, but the penalty's on the Raiders.
There's going to be. Is that another holding penalty?
Unbelievable.
Apparently, it's illegal use of hands to the face again on the Raiders.
Injury timeout on the sideline there. I believe you're right. I believe that's the guy that tried to tackle Nick.
Keyword tried.
Tried and failed. But again, that play gets negated because of a huge penalty on the Raiders. That seems to be the recurring theme of the last couple games. They've had a couple big plays that try to spark something, and it just gets negated by a
yard penalty. I mean, that takes them out of.
Yeah, that almost takes them out of field goal range.
I mean, it pretty much does. Like, that wasn't.
And I don't know how many. I mean, we haven't kicked very many field goals this year, but I don't know what the range is on the Raiders kicker. Yeah, if he still kicks, I don't know.
He was bombing them the one day before one of our games. I was watching him. He's got a boot on him.
So 3rd and huge distance for the Raiders now.
Yeah, that's 3rd and 25.
He's looking downfield. He throws it. He gets a guy open.
Christopher Scott.
He breaks away.
Inside the 5-yard line, down at the 1. Converts the 3rd down. Holy macaroni.
As Ric Flair would always say, WWE, woo! What a play there.
That's going to give him a new set of downs. 1st and goal. Looks like they marked him at the 2.
Like I just said a few minutes ago, 3rd and longs do not faze the Raiders at all. And they are challenging this Patriots defense deep again.
Oh, you got Nico and Tyvis back there in the backfield.
Nico Watson and Tyvis Smith. You got to believe it's going to one of them. Is Nico going to pave the road for him?
Oh, it's just going straight to Nico. And I think he was dropped at the 1.
No gain on the play.
I stand corrected. No gain on the play. Wow. I still can't believe the turn of events that we just had. I mean, Christopher Scott with a huge clutch catch.
That was a huge conversion and puts the Raiders inside Patriots 5-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and goal now. Tyvis Smith and Nico Watson in the backfield once more with Nick. Looks like they're going to hand it to Tyvis. And
Tyvis tripped up a little bit. Still not going down. And that's kind of hurts him a bit as he's dropped down to about the 3-yard line. He broke 2-3 tackles and just wouldn't go down and fought for a loss of 1.
A lot of running there for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2 as they're going to be down at the 4-yard line.
I bet the Raiders got to go pass here. They went run the first 2. I bet they go play action or something like that here. Try to catch the Patriots off guard.
Think Nick goes on an option?
That could happen too. You never know with Nick in the backfield. Nick has just as good of legs as the running backs do. And they fake the handoff there, and Nick has running room, and he's going to go touchdown Raiders.
Brown showing off those legs.
Gain of 4, touchdown Raiders.
And that puts the Raiders back on top, pending the extra point.
No, either way, it puts the Raiders up on top.
True, but pending the extra point, it could be 1 or 2 points here. And I believe that is the new kicker. That is not Cussman in there. That is number 16, John Brameyer. See if the Raiders can go 2 for 2 on extra points here. And it's good. Raiders go up by 2, 14-12.
Point after attempt is good. Our score, Raiders 14, Patriots 12.
Andrew, it's not even halftime yet, but I can safely say it's been a game so far.
We said it was going to be a dogfight. We said it was going to be a fight till the very end. Close scoring, and it was going to come down to single digits.
Of course, the big plays would cause them back to there. The Raiders, not the Raiders, excuse me, the Patriots turnover led to the Raiders score there.
Points off turnovers. That's how teams win football games.
That's right. The Raiders have had a couple penalties that hurt them, but they have not had any turnovers yet, which is huge.
Well, the penalties that hurt them, haven't really put them. It wouldn't reflect that on the score.
No, it wouldn't.
You wouldn't guess that the Raiders would be winning in penalties right now, as they have the most penalty yards
That huge
this game.
That huge third down conversion, that had to be close to 3rd and 20 or 25, and they converted that in one pass. That was ridiculous.
Christopher Scott, he's been a heck of a receiver this year.
The Raiders definitely came to play tonight, but we talked about that this week on the podcast. They were hungry to come after the Patriots in this W.
Oh yeah, it's always the goal to knock off the champs.
That's everybody's goal in college football. They always say we want Bama.
Because the SEC is garbage.
Sorry, Mark, but it's true.
There's
a long kick down the field.
It's like field it. Running right up the middle. He has blockers. And they wrapped him up. Good
right
tackle.
About the 33-yard line. Excuse me. That was a nice open field tackle by number 13. And he's slow to get up a little bit. I think that's Mundine. Shea Mundine, yep. He's real slow to get up, clutching his arm.
He's walking off under his own power, though. That's always good to see. Might have had a stinger in his arm or something.
Yeah.
I'm looking over on the sideline there. I do not see our defensive coordinator over there.
I don't know if our defensive coordinator actually made the trip up. I didn't see Clint on any of the buses. I didn't see him.
Yeah, of course, our defensive coordinator is Cliff Nugent, one of the heart and souls. Nice tackling there by the Raiders.
Stop right there.
But yeah, Cliff is definitely the guy that has put a spark in this Raiders defense so far this season. I mean, when your players need a leader to go to when they have questions and want to get amped up, and Cliff is definitely that guy that pumps them up and has obviously coached them very well. But
it's like they gave the Patriots a couple yards, 2 yards.
Timeout, Raiders. That's their third.
That's going to be the final timeout for the Raiders there.
Yep. Still final timeout of the first quarter.
Yeah.
First half.
Still roughly 7.5 minutes to go before halftime.
With locations at 3333 North Harrison Street in Davenport, Iowa, and 425 15th Street in Mole, Illinois, Van's Pizza Pub and Grill has you covered for a casual night out or a grand celebration. With great food and drink specials, happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m., come get served. Located at 102 South Main Street in Port Byron, Illinois, Harrington's Pub has some of the best Irish fare in the area. With a comfortable atmosphere, friendly staff, just feet from the Mississippi River, take time to stop into Harrington's Pub today. The starting line, located at 217 Brady Street in Davenport, Iowa, is just minutes away from everything that is downtown Davenport. With 13 TVs, MLB Extra Inning, and the NFL Sunday Ticket, the starting line is the spot to catch the big game. With amazing food, 20 delicious beers on tap, make plans to stop in today.
All right, we're back here after that timeout.
About 7:22 left to go here in the second quarter. The Raiders lead the Patriots 14-12. So if they get short water break, Dante's getting off the field. Second down, about 8 as we get rolling here.
Second and 8 for the Patriots.
Thank you, PA announcer. Oh, and a strong blitz off the side.
Oh, they wrapped him up in the backfield and they caught him.
And he's going to be dropped gang tackle style. That was Ashton Hardy back there that was able to come in and make the open field stop.
A swarm of black shirts just gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
Pass complete for a loss on the play.
Yeah, I'm sure if their quarterback did not get that out of there at that time, he would have been a dead man.
I believe Sean Bell was chasing him off the corner, wasn't he?
That's a scary guy. You don't want him chasing you.
Going to be 3rd and 11 now for the Patriots. He's looking downfield. He's looking.
Not much pressure.
Oh,
It's I thought that hit the ground, but apparently it did not. That was a weird occurrence, and we have a Raider down on the side there.
He hit the ground hard. I believe that's 30. I believe that's 37. That's Eric Johnson.
Yeah, he's one of our older guys out there running around on the field.
I thought he swatted the ball and it hit the ground.
I thought it hit the ground as well. I want to see the instant replay. Where's it at?
Actually, let's watch if it.
I mean, the way that ball.
I heard it too. I heard a noise that he hit, like his hand hit the ball. I thought he swatted that straight to the ground, but I guess not. Ends up being a huge.
That was a heck of a play by Eric Johnson that looks like it just came up short of it.
And great awareness by the Patriots wide receiver to keep the play alive there.
Yeah, this game has been full of crazy plays.
For sure.
And we're not even in the second half.
First and 10 Patriots from midfield.
Right at the 50-yard line, fresh set of downs for the Patriots now. Defense was hungry on the last couple plays. That might have taken the wind out of their sails a little bit.
See if we can, the Raiders can grab another turnover. And he's wrapped in the back.
Hand up the middle. He's going to get anywhere. He's going down.
He was doing his best to get out. He could not.
The entire defense, minus Willie Williams, was on him, tackling him. That was 10 guys on one ball carrier. There is no way he was getting out of that.
I think they all deserve a sack for that one. Or not a sack, but a tackle for a loss.
The defense is hungry.
Yeah, they've been gang tackling today.
That's what you got to do. Tackle as a team, you win as a team.
We've got second down long.
Right at the Patriots 45.
Second down at about 14?
Yeah.
15? Something like that?
He's going to be looking to pass again, and he's getting rushed, and he's going to find a guy open over the middle.
And it looks like that guy will get the first down.
And they're going to Patriots take their last timeout, I believe. Maybe not. I thought the coach was signaling on the sideline here.
Yep, and that is going to be a fresh set of downs for the Patriots.
Burning some clock here.
Patriots.
About 4:45 left to go here in the first half.
Another screen pass, and he drops
it. An incomplete pass.
Paul's pass incomplete.
And he's lucky he was able to get on that because that could have been the officials could have ruled that a lateral.
Yeah. I think from up here it looked like it was going.
It was just slightly forward.
Yeah, just slightly forward for sure. But you always hate to see those because if they're right on the line, I mean the refs can call them either way. 2nd and 10 here for the Patriots.
2nd and 10 Patriots.
Those laterals are hard to distinguish.
He's looking to pass again.
Ooh,
and it's short-armed it. And it's going to be roughing the passer in the backfield.
Smith is going to get called for roughing the passer. I don't agree with that at all. I mean, you're coming at a guy with a full head of steam and you do your best to slow up and he led with his shoulder. He didn't hit with the crown of the helmet.
On the Raiders.
In my opinion,
that's always a tough call to make.
Wrong.
That's always a tough call to make. Because with the rules in today's day and age, they always want to protect the quarterback. But
they're not protecting
like you
the
said,
quarterback.
It's so hard to stop if you're on a full head of steam off the edge. You can't pull up in time. And your instinct is to hit the quarterback. You can't just,
protect the quarterback. Give him a Zorb ball if you don't want him to get hurt.
You can thank Tom Brady for those dumb rules.
Oh, I strongly dislike Tom Brady.
And we fire into the end zone, double coverage, and overthrown.
Out of play.
There's a little noise in the background. That's Rashid trying to get a better camera angle.
Kicking his stool around.
Lie down, Rashid.
He was just as upset about that roughing the passer penalty as we were.
Throwing his stool back here and everything. I thought that one of the Raiders was getting a little agitated. I thought there was another penalty, but looks like it wasn't. So bring up 2nd and 10 from about the 24-yard line.
Just inside the 25. Oh, that's going to be an onside zone. That's a free play.
They're going to... Yeah, free play. It doesn't matter. Have a huge loss, but it's going to be offsides.
King was just too anxious to get into that backfield.
There's a penalty mark around the field.
So that's going to bring up
Offsides, Raiders.
2nd down, and they're going to be at the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Yep.
5-yard penalty.
We talked about it earlier, but the Patriots quarterback, for being a little guy, he can definitely move out there. It's not the biggest guy, but he definitely has enough mobility to move around and extend plays. The Raiders defense was chasing him all over the field on that last play.
Yeah, and he still almost got away.
Yeah, for sure.
Logan Larson-Smith and King had him dead to rights, and he was able to score him out.
Looks like they're just going to have a hand up the middle here.
Yep.
It's going to bring up a fresh set. Yeah, that's going to be a first down.
Yep. Just ahead of that first down marker.
Gain of 7 on the play. First down, Patriots.
Raiders defense got to grit their teeth here. Looks like they're going left. Oh, they fake a pass, a wheel route.
Incomplete pass. He got out of bounds.
He juggled it. They're going to call it juggle it going to the ground, so incomplete. I thought Ashton Hardy got a hand on the ball.
I thought he did too. Great play by Ashton, able to get his hands out there to distract the receiver enough to force a bobble. 2nd down and 10 now. Inside the Patriots, inside the Raiders 15.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the half.
From the 12.
They're taking a sweet time.
Milking some time off the clock for sure. Looks like we got a blitz coming off the edge here. He's going to step up, and there's no one there.
I mean, he is not going to get into the end zone. He's going to get the first down, but not the end zone.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Made some guys miss there. Get down to about the 1.
First down, Patriots.
And that is one thing that I'm not seeing here. I'm not seeing a play clock.
I'm not seeing one either.
First
It looks like it's going to be on that side.
Looks like a timeout.
On the Raiders.
Timeout, Raiders. However, they have 0 timeouts left.
I don't understand how they could call a timeout there because I didn't think they had any
I
timeouts
was
left.
informed that they did not have any timeouts left either.
That is an interesting call there, but if their refs are allowing it, there must have been another timeout. So interesting to say the least, but so the Raiders take possibly their 4th timeout of the first half.
Hey, we got a bonus one. I'll take it.
The Patriots have 1 timeout left. The Raiders are out of timeouts.
So they should be out of timeouts now.
Unless the officials want to give us a bonus one.
You know, sometimes the refs are like that.
Timeout, I'll take it.
Definitely. Yeah, if they want to give us a bonus timeout, we will definitely take that.
You know what, Luke? How about just unlimited timeouts? For the
Sure,
Raiders?
take a timeout whenever you want. That'd be nice.
All right. So here we go.
First and goal, Patriots from the 1.
Patriots take over at the Raiders 1-yard line.
You think this would just looks like they're in power I formation here. It looks like they're just going to do a handoff right up the middle. That's what it's going to be. And they're going to score on that.
So the Patriots go on.
On the play, touchdown, Patriots.
that extra point.
Looks like there's a little pushing and shoving. And there's going to be another flag.
On the field after the touchdown.
Because there's some pushing and shoving going on there in the end zone.
Yeah, I wonder when that's going to be on. This game's been a little chippy lately.
A lot of the games the Raiders have played in this year have been chippy. Some of the guys just get heated and run their mouth when the play's over. You just got to let it go and just continue on because they're going to hurt. The penalties are going to kill you.
Is that like the penalty will end up being enforced on the kickoff?
I believe it was on the Raiders. They didn't say what it was.
I think they said number 7, Willie Williams.
But they're going to enforce it on the kickoff.
Preliminary signal, penalty against the Raiders.
Do you think
It'd be nice to know what the penalty was for.
I believe the Patriots are going to go for 2 here.
Point after attempt, upcoming.
Looks like, yeah, it looks like they are going for 2 here.
I mean, the Raiders defense has not been able to stop them at all this drive, so why not?
And of course, their kicker has not made. Kickers had both his extra points blocked, so why not? Of course. So if they can't convert this, though, the Raiders' special teams defense would. Looks like they're looking right to pass. It's gonna be. He goes up and brings that down.
That was a heck of a catch. Patriots go up 20-14 over the Raiders. 2:18 left to go here in the first half.
So they technically get one of their extra points back. So the deficit is now only 6.
Reception.
There was another flag.
The Patriots 20, the Raiders 14.
There was another flag. Nobody.
Correction, Anthony Hughes on the reception. Anthony Hughes.
Might have.
And the official signals Wheeler over to talk to him.
Probably telling Wheeler to calm his players down because they're getting a lot of penalties. A lot of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties too. I would assume he's telling his players to calm down because Sean Bell's over there with his helmet off. Sean Bell, of course, gets heated, so.
Patriots would like to thank Illinois Media School for broadcasting each and every Patriots game on their Facebook Live page. Again, tonight's game being broadcast on the Lincoln Way Patriots and Illinois Media School Facebook pages. Go ahead and like both those pages on Facebook.
Still talking to him over there. They're still talking to Sean Bell.
The bleachers here at Andrew High School in Central Park.
Here comes General Manager Frank Blankenberg at number 75. He's trying to pull people off the field.
Transportation to and from away games this season. Again, the great people over at Signature Transportation and Illinois Media School for all their help this season with the Lincoln Way Patriots organization.
Nobody's yelling, nobody's upset.
And fans, don't forget to head over to the concession stand for upcoming halftime.
Yeah,
To enjoy
Sean Bell leave the field so easily before.
Pizza,
Maybe they weren't upset with Sean Bell.
No, I believe.
soda, water,
No, what?
candy, whatever you need.
I'm confused at what this is. Was there?
Are they really going to be kicking off from
Again, anything you
the
need.
Raiders 35?
I mean, it's.
That is unbelievable.
Was there a personal foul penalty? Was there 2 personal foul penalties that made it
There had to
a
be at
30-yard
least 2.
penalty?
There were 2 flags on the previous play, double unsportsmanlike conduct.
I have never seen this before. They are kicking off from the Raiders 35.
Wow.
So either this is going to be a very slight kick or this is going to be bombed out of the end zone, and it's going to be an onside. And it doesn't get
Illegal
there.
procedure. It's going to be at the 40-yard line for the Raiders.
So they lose field position on the kickoff.
At
Wow.
the 31-yard line, penalty marker on the field.
I have never seen that. They lose field position on the kickoff.
That's crazy. Illegal procedure. So the Raiders are going to get the ball at their own 40-yard line.
Past where the ball was kicked off.
The ball was kicked off at their own 35.
Penalty on the Patriots.
Are they? Wait, they're giving it to the Raiders
At the 31, they're going to spot that where it goes out.
How could that's illegal procedure penalty?
It usually goes to the 40.
It's the 40. It's on a kickoff.
First and 10 Raiders.
That's
no matter where they're kicking off from.
31, right.
That's not a good spot, or the refs don't know what illegal procedure is, but anyway, first and 10 for the Raiders right at the 31.
I mean, and I think they know what it is. I just don't think they know how to call it. And Minch was wide open.
He's going to make people miss. Gets upfield for a first down.
Out of bounds. First down, Zach Minch.
Nice catch and run on it from Minch there.
Number 4, Zach Minch.
Raiders are going because there's
2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. And they're going to signal 2 minute warning.
That's going to be 2 minute warning if they take it. Some games they do, some games they don't.
Oh, these official games.
Yeah.
That's the 2 minute warning.
And it looks like they are going to take it as we see Dante take the field with his water.
Dante loves his screen time. And at the 2 minute warning, we will take another timeout.
Here we go.
Fresh off that 2 minute warning timeout here. First and 10 about the
41-yard line.
Nick's going to look to pass. He's got
a nice block by
Oh, he fires downfield. Guy's open.
And he catches it. And there's a flag down on the field. Are you joking me?
You got to be kidding me.
Number 84, Jared Leggett.
Oh, they're going to wave it up. Wave it off. It's going to be a first down.
Very much.
Thank you, ref. March them back up the field for that huge gain. Who caught that? I didn't even see the number.
80. Rob Jones, 85. Ocho Cinco.
Rob Jones repping the Ocho Cinco number out there tonight.
From the Patriot 22.
Huge play for the Raiders. Puts them in Patriots territory right around the 22.
Oh, yeah. And it only took 6 seconds out the clock. And sends a man out in motion.
Brown takes Minch out in motion.
And he hands it off to Tyvis.
Tyvis just plows ahead for a handful.
Tyvis Smith, the ball carrier.
And it looks like Nick Brown wants to go, go, go.
Nick Brown does want to go. He wants that touchdown. He's hungry for it. He wants to go into halftime on top and then receive the second half kickoff.
For sure. Because it puts the momentum on their side heading to the locker room. A little bit of a high snap there. Ooh, wide open. Oh, he dropped it.
Dropped it. Thought about running before he had the ball, and he did not secure it.
A rare mistake by Minch there. There wasn't a guy within 20 yards of Minch.
Zach Minch.
That's bringing up third down now.
3rd and 6 for the Raiders.
Man, that's costly.
Ooh, that
costly mistake.
Hits you right in the gut. That would have easily been a first down there for the Raiders.
Here we go, third down, and like they said, 6. PA announcer letting us know.
Looks like he's going off left here. He's got running room if he wants it. He's going to take it.
First down.
Directing traffic, gets a block, and he's going to...
Touchdown! Give it to him! Give it to him! Touchdown, Raiders! Nick Brown with a long touchdown run!
There's a flag down, and they're going to call him short, I believe.
The line judge gave him the touchdown. They can't call him short. What is the meaning of this?
I don't believe it counts. I believe there's going to be a penalty. Hold it!
Are you joking? How?
Actually, I don't even think that was holding. I think that was a block in the back.
Block in the back.
Another huge penalty that takes away points off the Raiders' board. That, oh man.
Getting punched in the stomach up here. We're just getting all excited about the huge plays and not counting. It puts them all the way back outside the 20, I believe. No, inside the 20 still.
So is that just a replay of down?
It must be.
I don't understand how an illegal third in the back penalty is no yardage lost and a replay of a down.
Third and shoot.
How is it third and shoot? As the spot of the foul, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know
anymore. I'm really questioning my football knowledge.
Third and short for the Raiders, though. Looks like it's going to run right. If he can get around. Oh, he fires upfield and
is there no? There it is. Pass interference penalty on the Patriots. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Raiders.
Penalty marker on the field.
Nick with good IQ there throws the ball to the receiver while he's getting pushed down to get the flag forced. The referee had to throw the flag there.
There's pass interference on the Patriots.
Pass interference on the defense. Going to be an automatic first down.
And if they're at the 15, that should bring them up.
Illegal contact on the Patriots.
They gave him illegal. Was it pass interference or illegal contact?
PA called illegal contact, but I believe that's the signal for pass interference. So like you said, I'm questioning my football IQ because either we're getting the calls wrong and the refs are calling them wrong, or
so.
First and 10 Raiders.
Either way,
spot of the foul.
Either way, it brings up a first down for the Raiders
apparently
now.
You can only get a touchdown in football if you drink chocolate milk and like cookies.
Exactly.
That's a new conception of football knowledge.
Nick wrapped up. He held on to it too long.
He did the smart decision though. He tucked it back in instead of trying to throw it someplace where
they gotta go though, because there's
less
than a minute left to go, and they have no timeouts.
Right around 50 seconds left.
And they have no timeouts unless they want to spike it.
Bobbling the ball.
There's a
towel on the field. They gotta go. Tick, 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 as Chris Burnham always says.
I'm confused at what the towel is.
I think it's from a Patriots player, but either way, they're wasting a lot of time on the clock.
Oh, they still got 30 seconds. They can look for a sideline play.
Or they can just
and Nick throws an interception.
Brown's pass intercepted.
Wow. Nick Brown throws a costly interception to end a drive.
Interception.
Give the Patriots 20 seconds to go down the field and possibly score some points with one timeout left on the board.
Patriots.
Yeah, he just threw that one behind the receiver and was not able to get it completed.
And that completely switches momentum the opposite way going into halftime. If the score stays the same way, the Raiders were trying to put points up going into halftime, but now the Patriots have all the momentum heading into halftime off that turnover.
Fans, don't forget.
Well, I mean, we could see something completely crazy. This has been a game that's been crazy, so.
Do not leave your seats.
This game has been nuts.
And check out our Patriot dancers.
Crazy is an understatement.
Yeah, a lot of huge plays, a lot of penalties.
First and 10 Patriots.
And we have light up in our booth.
17.
Knowing the Patriots, they're going to try to put point. It looks like a jet sweep off the right here. He's going to get around the corner, and he's breaking tackles, and he goes down.
Discuss the ball carrier.
And they're 15 seconds left to go here. Looks like they take a timeout, maybe. They stopped the clock.
No, clock's
No,
still
they
going.
did not stop the
Second
clock.
and 3
They're gonna
from the 25.
allow the clock to keep
And
going.
that's going to bring up halftime, I believe, because they are not going to get another playoff.
They are not in any hurry to get back to the line of scrimmage. That will end the first half. The Patriots up 20-14 over the Quad City Raiders.
The Patriots
Eventful
20,
first half, to say the least.
and the Raiders 14.
Lots of big plays, lots of penalties on the Raiders side of the ball for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Turnover on the Patriots side that led to a Raiders score. It's going to be an eventful second half for sure.
If it was anything like the first half, it will indeed.
Stay tuned because we will bring you the second half after halftime.
All right. Right back after halftime here in a dogfight of a battle between the Quad City Raiders and the Lincoln Way Patriots. Lincoln Way is up 20 to 14. But if the first half was any descriptive game, when I was going with that, but it's going to be a dogfight the second half.
Imagine the Raiders went in the locker room, talked about some stuff, more or less talked about how they need to cut down on penalties. We got some fireworks going on. I like it. Like it a lot. Happy belated 4th of July, America. We were not able to tell you that in the air.
Hope everybody had a safe and fun 4th of July. Hope everybody came back from their vacation or whatever you're doing with all 10 fingers, all 10 toes.
I actually did not hear about anybody blowing their fingers or toes off.
It's always good.
So remember a couple years ago when Jason Pierre-Paul did that?
Yeah, I'm a Giants fan. That was a sad day.
Ha!
He still did that. It's fine, but it's whatever. But yeah.
So here we go. The Raiders getting ready to receive the second half kickoff from the Patriots. The Raiders, they had their last drive stopped with a turnover. Puts the turnover differential at even.
That's right. And usually how games go is whoever commits the least amount of turnovers wins the game.
As well as penalties. Raiders need to work on not getting penalties.
I don't even know if there's been any penalties called on Lincoln Way so far. Maybe a handful, but not as many as the Raiders have had called on them.
No.
For sure.
It's been the referees have seen Lincoln Way playing a clean game. That's all I'm going to say about that one. But I don't know what we're trying to figure out here.
We're just waiting for the ball to get kicked off. We're just rambling at this point. I hope the people at home enjoy listening to us.
He's probably going to want to take a couple steps back further.
I don't know.
He wants to kick the ball down.
What kicker was that? Was it the Mustangs kicker that only took like 2 steps on his approach to his kick?
Big Daddy? Big Daddy punter?
Oh, they're waiting for the chain gang. And I see one of the members running to the concession stand right now. He's going the wrong way. But the chain.
He was in line.
Looks like he's getting his buddies to come back.
Drink.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the chain gang coming out of the field.
Better late than never. So
we're just trying to have a game, Some of us have a 3-hour drive home. It's almost 9 o'clock. But if we left now, it'd be midnight.
That was the way I drive.
That's right. Andrew was our chauffeur today, driving the interns up here. We had a fun time in that van.
We didn't stop. We would have been up here way before everybody else.
We had to get, nutritional nourishment.
Some people wanted Taco Bell. Dante wanted Wendy's.
As the kick sails to the end there's Jared Raquette, excuse me. Looks like he's trying to find some blind. He's getting up.
And he is right at about the 33-yard line.
Good return there.
He decided to change directions, and I don't agree with his decision. He had a full head of steam. I would have kept going.
39.
Called out Derek Raquette there. That's my classmate from Ambrose. He just got a shout out on the broadcast on accident.
There you go, Derek.
From their own 33.
So here are the Raiders now. First snap of the third quarter.
Pretty good field position to start out. They got to be inspired after that really great first half they played. They had the.
I would say I wouldn't say inspired. I'd say hungry that they just did their last offensive possession with a turnover.
Looks like they're going to hand it off to
Tyvis Smith, and he is going to get
Tyvis Smith, the ball carrier.
He made somebody pay too.
Some dude lost his lid down there. Got to make sure
his helmet.
Got to make sure when you're tackling Tyvis Smith, you got all your straps buckled down so your helmet doesn't come flying off.
Yeah, Tyvis Smith is no ordinary human being.
Dude is a monster. Every time I stand next to him, I get a little scared because of how big he is.
I just stay away from him. He's a scary man.
Brings up 2nd and 9 now. Tyvis Smith still in the backfield. The man's always hungry, like we said in the first half. Got to feed the man the rock.
Got 2 receivers out here to the left.
It looks like they're going to look to pass. He's got rushers.
And there's a catch.
Oh, the ref's going to call it incomplete.
Oh, I was for sure he had it.
Justin Payne.
Great route, though, by the wide receiver. He just couldn't hold on to it. The pass was a little low and probably hit the ground.
I agree to disagree. I think he caught it.
We said that a couple of times up here. We got the bird's eye view up here.
But that's just because, you know, I'm biased, though. I think we came to that conclusion that I'm extremely biased.
Got to be biased towards the Quad City Raiders. Hometown team. Looks like he's looking to pass again. He's got blitzers off the right. And looks like
he's off to Titus.
Titus is going to make some guys miss. He's going to lower the shoulder and get another handful, but still not going to be enough for first down.
Number 27, Titus Smith.
So that's no, Nick Brown is going to stay on the field here.
Interesting.
4th down.
Interesting.
4th and 5 from the 39.
I got to say, I don't agree with this call.
However,
I am not down there calling the plays, so I can disagree or agree all I want.
If I was a great football coach, I'd be on the sideline. They're going to look to pass.
And Nick Brown throws an interception. That's interception number 2, and Titus runs it out of bounds.
Now,
Nick Brown threw that into a lot of traffic.
I don't even know where he was looking on that play. That was right to the linebacker.
Linebacker read Nick Brown like a
book. First down, Patriots at the Raiders 30-yard line.
Now let's see the Raiders Patriots take over at the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs. I mean,
terrible way to start.
Almost in field goal range.
Yeah, terrible way to start the first half for the Raiders.
First and 10 Patriots at the Raiders 30-yard line.
Hopefully the Raiders defense can dig their heels in a little bit and take the ball away from the Patriots here, give one right back to them.
I would like that very much.
See what they do here. He's gonna bomb it to the end zone. He barely overthrew him. He had a step on him near the end and just barely overthrew him.
Mm-hmm. It is crazy how fast that snap comes, and it doesn't look like the Patriots quarterback even sees it coming, and he just reaches down, grabs it, and goes right into his motion. I mean, it's...
He reminds me of a little bit of the Penn State's quarterback, Trace McSorley. He kind of has the same build and the same height and everything. Plays kind of like him, too. Kind of the dual threat type player. And that's a dangerous guy to be, especially if it's college level. If you're playing against NFL, you know, Johnny Manziel, you don't have much to worry about. If you're playing against Texas A&M, Johnny Manziel, you're in trouble.
That's like the difference between playing against college Ryan Leaf and NFL Ryan Leaf.
Oh, he bounced it out to the outside.
And he's going to outrun DeAdrian there. And he's going to, oh, we have a flag on the field.
It's going to be near where the tackle is. Is that going
to be a hold?
Number 16, Ronald Zolkoffer.
That flag came in out of nowhere.
Penalty marker on the field.
DeAdrian King hands the flag back to the ref.
Class act.
Preliminary signal is holding against the Patriots.
Gonna back him up 10 yards.
Yep.
Finally a holding call on the Patriots side there. So negate that big run there and back him up 10 yards.
Or not?
Was it a hold downfield? Is that why did they back him up 10 yards from where the hold was? So
I think they. I don't know. I don't know. I think it was a hold downfield.
Oh,
and he is not going to get to that first down marker.
Pass complete.
Back shoulder pass though. That was a
beaut.
That was textbook back shoulder pass by the Patriots there. The quarterback threw the ball before the guy even turned around.
Muhammad on the reception.
Like
3rd and 2 for the Patriots.
3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. Semantics.
You know it's the same. Short number. Oh, a screen dumped off to the left here.
Oh, and he's going to be dropped.
They're not going to get there.
And a flag.
Pass complete. Number 16, Ronald Zolkoffer.
Definitely.
What is this one going to be?
Definitely did not get the first down.
He did not, no. He was well short.
It's going to be a block in the back on the offense.
Block in the back on the Patriots.
On that screen, you got to be careful with that.
Back him up. Is that a 10 or a 15?
I think it's a 10.
So they are going to accept it, because if they wouldn't have, that would have been fourth down, but they also would have probably gone for it.
From the spot of the foul?
I don't know, the refs are all over the place with their calls tonight. And they're spotting. So it's going to bring up third and about 13 here.
I think somebody's about due for a technical foul.
Yeah.
Flagrant. The flagrant. Referee's going to pull out the red card.
He's looking at bombs it left, and he's wide open over the middle, making people miss.
And he went back on his own accord, so I don't know.
They're going to give it to him because that's right near the first down. Yeah, they're going to give it to him.
Gain of 15 on the play.
And they're going to signal the change.
First down, Patriots.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a first down.
Wow.
Again, that penalty brought them back, but they got the yardage right back.
The Raiders defense just needs to
Patriots from the 20.
Figure them out. Needs to figure out that Patriots offense.
Fresh set it down for the Patriots here. Handoff right up the middle. He's going to be stuffed. He's going to be stuffed.
Nice play by the Raiders defensive line.
Raiders have definitely had their number on the running game, but the passing game is what's chewing them up.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play there.
Yeah, Luke, I was right. There's a bunch of chocolatey stuff down at the very bottom.
Andrew had a hot chocolate at halftime, and they didn't stir it up. It was basically hot water with chocolate on the bottom. Oh, he fires. The guy's wide open on the sideline.
But no first down. They drop him short.
Gain of about 7 there.
Pass complete.
It's going to bring up third down.
They're in about 2.
Greg Barksdale on the reception. Gain of 5 on the play. Check that 6 on the play.
Maybe more than 2. Probably 3.
Sorry, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 3.
Apparently it's 2nd and 4. The PA announcer just announced.
It would be 3rd because they just switched.
I'm just telling you what I'm hearing, Luke.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. See? Now the PA announcer got it.
Watch yourself. Rager trying to jump there.
He was indeed. Had they snapped it, he would have been.
Looks like
but
the Patriots are audible into another play here. They're gonna.
And there's a penalty.
He's scrambling again. He fires at the end zone. This guy's gonna be wide open, and he's gonna.
Pending the penalty, we're gonna see what happens.
Powell's pass complete to the 1-yard line.
That was a weird block up in the middle of the field, though.
Chop block.
Chop block.
Patriots.
Against the Patriots.
That's a 15-yarder for sure.
And that will not be from the spot of the foul. That's from the line of scrimmage. And that was a short 15 yards. I mean, they only gave him 10.
It'll be 3rd and 17. For the
I wish that chop block was 15.
I thought it was too.
Again, questioning football IQ tonight. But either way, 3rd down for the Patriots here. See what the Patriots want to do here. Oh, they're going to pass again. He's scrambling out of the pocket. He's going left. He's going to.
Oh, and that was
He's going to
weird.
fire it downfield, and it's going to be tipped.
How was that not anything back here?
Off the deflection for the Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
How was that not any sort of penalty? A block in the back or a blindside block? That was. How does that one work?
Robert Riley, the touchdown for the Patriots.
And we did just look it up. The chop block penalty is 15 yards, not 10.
And of course, like Andrew said, they missed a huge penalty down here on the sideline. It was either a blindside block or a chop block again, but they missed it and ends up being a touchdown for the Patriots. And the kick is going to be good. So the Patriots score 27-14.
The score, the Patriots 27 and the Raiders.
Yeah, that's poor officiating.
That was a miss. That was a blatant miss on the officiating there.
All right, here we go as the Patriots get ready to kick this off after a
questionable.
Technically, it was a touchdown, but it was I'm going to give that one to the officials.
Fielded up the middle. He's
Jared Requette.
He's still going.
Way up there and lands on his head kind of awkwardly there. Does like a little flip. Almost to the 40-yard line.
To the Raiders, 38.
Jared definitely came to play tonight. He's had a bunch of big returns tonight, right up to about the 40 every time.
Yeah. Now here comes the Raider offense. They need to put some points on the board here, and the official just hit the Patriots player in the head
with the ball.
So there's always that. We're just gonna throw balls around here a little bit. Give it to the ball boy. Ball boy gets off the field, and here we go with about 8:50 left to go in the third quarter. Well, they have a ball boy. We have a water boy.
See what Nick does.
Oh,
that was a blatant.
That might have been offsides.
Nick's gonna run upfield anyway.
Run upfield and then gets hit out of bounds. But that's going to be a first down. I would take the result of that play.
Yeah, you got upfield enough for a first down. I'd take that over the penalty.
Decline that penalty. Take the result of the play.
Penalty marker on the field.
That's got to be offsides. He had a huge jump start.
Preliminary signal is offsides. Defense.
They didn't miss that one.
Yes, they did not miss that one. That was pretty hard to miss when he's the only player running in motion.
Raiders at their own 49.
When there's 22 other guys running around the field, I can understand. Kind of. Not really. But here we go. 1st and 10 off the fresh first down run from Nick.
Little option pitch over here.
To Minch.
And Minch still doesn't go down. Takes it in the gut and still stays on his feet. Heard the popping of the pads from up here.
It's about a 3-yard gain. 3 to 4 yard gain.
2nd and 5.
I think there's been less than 5 times this year, this whole season, that I've seen Minch hit the ground. He does not go down easily.
It's like a 4-yard run by Zach Minch. Bring up 2nd and 4. 2nd and 6, excuse me.
Looks like we're going up the middle again.
And Nico puts his arm down, and they're going to give him that extra yardage.
Give him 2 yards there.
They're going to give it, put him right at the 45-yard line.
Bring up 3rd and 4 now.
3rd and 3 for the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders need to go down, put some points on the board, and hold the Patriots, because they cannot afford to let the Patriots score again without scoring first.
Yeah, they're getting on the wrong side of a scoring battle right now. Looks like Nick's gonna try to throw again. Fires it downfield and
a miscommunication with his receiver.
Brown's pass incomplete.
Wow, that was.
Intended for number
I think
4,
that-
Zach Minch.
That was.
the wide receiver wanted to do a comeback route, and it looks like Nick wanted him to go deep.
Yeah, deep is not what you do on a third down and short. That's
For sure. It looks like they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Fourth down.
4th and 3 for the Raiders.
Last time on
Patriots,
fourth and
45.
short, Nick Brown threw a interception. Hopefully this does not result in the same way.
Fading left. Oh, he's got a guy deep, and he missed through it.
Receiver got all turned
Pass
around.
incomplete. Intended for number 5.
Over on downs for the Raiders. And the Patriots are going to take over.
Yeah.
Patriot football.
You don't need to get all those yardage up on fourth down like that.
From
No.
the
4th and 3. All
You
you
literally,
do is
you have to get the first down. That's all you have to do. You don't need, there's no reason why you need to
Nick's
go deep
going
like
for
that.
that big play way too much. He needs to start small and then work his way up.
Like you said, the Raiders definitely, since they didn't score, they definitely need to stop the Patriots here. It's right around 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter here. Raiders trail 14-27.
On the plus side, both teams have 3 timeouts. Nobody's getting a bonus.
No one's used a timeout yet, for sure. I would watch the big play here because you think the Patriots might be thinking,
I mean, why not? They don't
put
have
the
anything.
foot on the throat here.
They don't have anything to lose. I mean,
And it looks like they're going to run up the middle. He's going to be stopped again.
what? Who got in the backfield that fast? That was impressive.
Scasio, the ball carrier.
I would be number 90.
I actually think it was Logan. I think Logan Larson-Smith was able to get in there and
2nd and 12.
make the
Yeah, he was
tackle.
flying in the backfield. He was there before the quarterback had the ball handed off.
The lineman better be careful with Logan Larson-Smith rushing off the side there.
I'd still watch out for they tried the
So 2nd and 11.
they tried the draw play there, but I'd still watch the bomb downfield. And there it is. Oh, he was stepping up like he wanted it, and he's still going to go for it.
Oh, and almost intercepted.
Ball's pass incomplete.
He almost had a crazy one-handed catch, but he got popped square in the back, and it was incomplete.
I thought that ball was going to pop up to somebody.
I did too. I almost thought he was going to come down with that because he got a huge extension on that.
From the 43.
3rd and 11 now for the Patriots. Still right at about the 44-yard line. Actually, right on the 44-yard line.
Looks like Logan Larson-Smith's there at that hybrid defensive end linebacker spot. He's blitzing. They're chasing after him. Can they get him?
No, they cannot. But they're bringing him down before the.
And another.
There's a flag. There's a Raiders player down on the field there. 2 of them, really.
Gain of 9 on the
But
play.
that was a huge blindside
Markers on
block.
the field.
Hopefully they call that one.
The injured player on the field for the Raiders.
Officials trying to sort out what exactly went on. Dante coming in to bring in the water.
Yeah, that was another vicious blindside block. That's
This is an official.
2 now they've had. I can't see who's down. I can't see his number.
There's been an official timeout, so no forced timeout by either team. Injury timeouts.
And we will go to commercial up here while they tend to the injured player. That it's number 29, Josh Davis, who got shaken up there. It looks like he's walking off under his own power, so that's always good to see.
The official call ruling on the field is an illegal block in the back.
And of course it obviously was, because he got laid out pretty hard.
I don't know if that's... Where do you draw the line between a blindside block and an illegal block in the back? I mean, illegal block in the back, it's always been under my impression that it's been a shove.
Yeah, a shove, and like a blindside block is literally just
An all-out hit.
an all-out hit when they're not looking.
And it's still third down. It is third down and looks like... I don't agree.
Close to 15 now, I would say.
14, I think. I don't think the officials are getting these yardages right.
No, because you looked up the penalty yardage for a chop block, and that's 15. But
a little block in the back, isn't it 15?
Yeah,
isn't it 10?
for sure. Another screen off to the left here.
And he's going somewhere.
He got past the original line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
4th and 8.
Gain of 7 on the play.
So the Patriots should be punting away here. Good stop for
you would think.
A good stop for the Raiders defense that was needed.
4th
Yeah.
and 8 for the Patriots.
But at a cost. I mean, Josh Davis took a shot.
Yeah. I'm glad. It's good to see that he was up walking, because sometimes you can take those blocks and not get up for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Number 81, Isaiah Perry back deep to return for the Raiders.
Next receipt for the Raiders, I believe, is
I think the announcer said Isaiah Perry.
81. Yeah, 81 Isaiah Perry. Ooh, almost got to it.
Blocked.
Oh, good. A good bounce.
I think he touched that.
Yeah, he touched that near the 5.
No return on the play.
A good punt, though, for the Patriots. Got to give credit where credit's due.
Ball down by the Patriots inside the 5-yard line.
Definitely a nice coffin corner punt there. Looks like they're spotted it.
Their gunners on the side were just able to run down and
get some
knock it down. They're actually going to give him that spot.
Corner of the north end zone.
Wow.
Wow.
Anything you may need.
He touched it.
At about the 5-yard line.
At least near the 5, if not higher up the field on that. That is a very, very bad spot.
Signature Transportation. Fine people over there.
So the Raiders have some work to do if they want to put points on the board here. But we've seen huge plays from the Raiders before.
It's supposed to get any rain here tonight, are we, Luke?
I don't believe so. It was supposed to be clear all night, but did you see some lightning? I mean, the sky's clear. You can see the moon from here. So.
I thought I saw maybe some heat lightning.
Let's see what the Raiders do here. Backed up in their...
And it's an incomplete pass.
Off the hands.
Pass incomplete.
I'll take a look at the little weather app I have on my phone. It's just the Apple weather.
I don't believe it. I mean, I don't even think there's a cloud in the sky right now.
We are not in Davenport right now.
We're about 3 hours from Davenport right now. Second and 10 for the Raiders now.
Not supposed to be anything tonight.
Nick.
Oh, Nick, stop going for the big play.
Pass incomplete.
Because now you got third down and you're backed up inside your own 5.
Telling the people at home what he thinks.
It's
another pass where he just barely overthrows him.
Well, it's frustrating when you continue to do the same thing and expect different results.
I believe that's the definition of insanity, isn't it?
I think so.
Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, but it ends up being the same. So 3rd and 10 now, backed up in their own 2. Usually when you're backed up this far, you run it for the first couple just to get breathing room, and then you start passing.
Yeah, usually.
They're going to pass again.
And his receiver fell down before the ball even got there. So now it's going to be 4th down, and the Raiders are punting from their own end zone.
Intended for number 5, Christopher Scott.
Not a very...
4th and 10.
Not a very good set of downs for the Raiders there. Didn't even advance a single yard, and now they're going to be punting away.
3 straight passes that ended in a incompletion.
After they stopped the Patriots and needed to put points on the board. So now they're going to put their defense back out again quickly, and their defense probably isn't even rested from the last time they were out.
I don't believe they are.
And of course, when you punt from this deep in your end zone, it's always hard because you're not as far back as you'd want to be.
About 4:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Cussman almost has that kick blocked.
Decent sized punt there.
And he touched it. And the Raiders almost had it, but I think the Patriots were able to jump back onto it.
I believe the Patriots jumped on it. No!
Recovered
And
by the Raiders.
the officials signal the Raiders recover.
Wow, what a turn
I
of
saw a
events there.
Patriots player jump on top of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he missed,
First and 10
how that
Raiders
ball squeaked out of him from
from their
underneath
own
him.
42.
Wow.
That's
I saw the first Patriots player bobble it, and I thought the second Patriots guy jumped right on it. But unless some Raiders guy hit the pile really hard and jarred it loose again. But Raiders ball right around midfield.
All right, here we go. Raiders from their own 42 with a fresh set of downs.
Looks like they're Tyvis Smith up the gut, and he's going to be wrapped up for maybe 2 or 3.
Tyvis Smith, the ball carrier. Gain of 3 on the play.
So he looks like that official is going to give him 3 yards.
2nd and 7 from the 45.
3-yard gain on the play from Tyvis Smith. 2nd and 7. I still can't believe we recovered that.
Neither can I. I thought the Patriots had it clean after the original bobble, of course, but wow. Raiders are lucky to catch that break there.
Here we go.
Delayed snap there, and Nick's going to bomb it downfield again, and he has a guy deep, and it's caught!
Ocho Cinco Rob Jones!
Inside the 15!
What a catch from Rob.
He had to turn all the way around and caught it going to his back.
That was a nice catch.
Nice pitch and catch there by the Raiders.
So here we go, first down from the Patriots' 15-yard line. Oh, he
fumbled it.
And I think the Patriots got that ball back. Unless Nick was able to push his way in there and get it. I think the Patriots got that ball back. That guy came in smoking hot.
They got to keep their heads on.
Recovered by the Raiders.
What?
The Raiders recover the ball.
Unbelievable. That's again, we thought the Patriots had a clear advantage jumping on that ball.
What is going on here in Chicago?
Raiders got some sticky fingers on that ball. I tell ya, another huge break that they caught. They gotta take advantage of all these breaks they're getting. They gotta put the ball in the end zone. They lost 5 yards on that play, but they got the ball back, which is huge.
Timeout Raiders. It's their first
Confused as to what was going on here. Nick, did he have to come out?
He might have injured his arm or something, because I think they were ready to have the backup come in. And Mark, the owner Mark, was livid about something. He was screaming his head off.
The Raiders had to call a timeout because of it. And I don't think Mark is very happy with the official right now.
Yeah, the owner, Mark Underwood, is absolutely livid right now with something. He was screaming so loud we could hear that up here. And it looks like the backup quarterback's going back out. So Nick, I don't know what was up with Nick. Either he needed a break or he was hurt or something, but Nick's coming back out for this play. So interesting set of events there. That was weird, to say the least. I don't know if
confused as to why Nick would have had to come out on that play, though.
Unless he took did he take his helmet off or something?
I don't think that he did.
Interesting, but Nick's back there in shotgun. 2nd and 15 for the Raiders here. Fake a handoff to Tyvis, and he's got to throw the ball away.
And he finds a receiver at the 15-yard line.
He was getting pressured.
Justin Payne.
Uses his legs to extend the play there and gets a handful.
Yes.
So back to the original line of scrimmage here.
At third down and about 10.
3rd and 9 for the Raiders.
Wow. This is a circus.
What a game.
About 1:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Raiders inside the red zone looking to put some points on that scoreboard.
3rd down and 10 here. The Raiders are, like, all game, they've been good at getting these 3rd downs. And you're got to be thinking about 4th down territory if they don't get this here.
They need a touchdown here.
Fake a handoff, weird pass up the middle. They don't
get the first down, but it's 4th down now. So the question here, you kick the field goal and take the points,
Number 88, Matt Custer.
or do you go
like
after the touchdown?
They got it there. You can still get a first down without scoring. Do you go for the first down, or do you go for points since you're this close?
I don't know. When you're down by this much,
looks like they're going option off the left, and it's fumbled, and Tyvis picks it up and doesn't get there.
Dropped.
Another turnover on downs for the Raiders. So again, the Raiders march into Lincoln Way territory, coming away with 0 points.
Turnover on down. Patriot football.
Wow.
The Raiders offense looks good until they get to the red zone and they just sputter. They can't finish the drive.
The timing is off.
1st and 10, Patriots.
Nick tries to pitch it or hand it off late, and it ruins the whole dynamic of the play. I mean,
you can't do much with broken plays.
It's just one of those things where he's got to learn as time goes on that when you can save a play and when you can't.
Exactly. This comes with maturity.
I mean, kudos to Nick for trying. You know, it shows that he's a great player and that he tries to do a lot.
Tries to be the team leader.
So here we go. 1st and 10.
Raiders defense back
Patriots
on the
inside their own 20.
Screen pass off the. Oh, he dropped it.
And if you get. Oh.
That was so close to a backwards pass. That was so close.
I think that would have been close enough that they should have scooped that up. And I mean, the worst thing they can say is that it was an incomplete pass.
Got to play to the whistle.
Send it for number 16, Ronald Zolliker.
It was very close to a backwards pass.
But now it's 2nd down and 10. Still inside their own 15.
13.
About 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Patriots still lead the Raiders 27-14.
The Raiders defense needs another stop here. The quarterback's looking downfield. He's got a guy wide open. And it's caught and he stumbles. And they're going to call a horse collar tackle at the end there.
Really?
Flags
He didn't
out.
even bring him down by the horse collar, though. No, he's going to pick it up.
No, he's waving it off.
He is waving off the horse collar. And that's probably going to bring up the end of the third quarter. Patriots able to convert that 2nd down conversion.
So that's going to come to the end of the third here. The Patriots only scored once in that quarter, but the Raiders get shut out.
Patriots 27.
Patriots extend their lead 27-14.
14.
Raiders need a huge fourth quarter
Ladies
coming
and
up here.
gentlemen, once again, the Patriot dancers.
Necessity. The Raiders need to shut out the Patriots and score twice.
Yes, sir.
And we will go to a timeout here while they switch sides of the field here.
With locations at 3333 North Harrison Street in Davenport, Iowa, and 425 15th Street in Mole, Illinois, Van's Pizza Pub and Grill has you covered for a casual night out or a grand celebration. With great food and drink specials, happy hour Monday through Friday 3 to 6 p.m., come get served. Located at 102 South Main Street in Port Byron, Illinois, Harrington's Pub has some of the best Irish fare in the area. With a comfortable atmosphere, friendly staff, just feet from the Mississippi River, take time to stop into Harrington's Pub today. The starting line, located at 217 Brady Street in Davenport, Iowa, is just minutes away from everything that is downtown Davenport. With 13 TVs, MLB Extra Inning, and the NFL Sunday Ticket, their starting line is the spot to catch the big game. With amazing food, 20 delicious beers on tap, make plans to stop in today. With NFL and Major League Baseball packages and large games throughout, Pints has you covered for the big game. Located at 5268 Utica Ridge Road in Davenport, Iowa, Pints carries 20 beers on tap as well as a large bottle selection. These all pair well with an amazing menu and a fun atmosphere. Visit Pints today.
Oh,
Alright, we're back here.
fourth quarter starting off. Patriots just came off that huge
Looks like he's got
play.
Wide open on the
Finds the guy
sideline
wide
there.
open.
He's going to break a bunch of tackles. Missing
He's
tackle.
getting in the end zone.
There is a flag down, though, near the 25.
So that might be coming back.
Gain of 40 on the play. Penalty markers on the field.
See what they call here. Raiders might be catching a break. And it's going to be blocking the back on the offense.
That's going to bring the play back. Are they calling that from the spot of the foul, or?
These officials and their spots and their calls, I am not on board with. I don't know here.
I don't know that they know what they're doing out there.
I'm totally confused.
Blocking the back by the Patriots on that call.
So they're gonna put it at the spot of the foul. So it's
a gain of 9.
You have a.
Folks, if we sound confused at home, it's because we are. These refs are all over the place.
So
and 2 for the Patriots.
So it's still first down. You have a penalty. 1st and 2. They don't get. I'm lost, Luke.
So am I. I'm just going with it at this point. 1st and 2 for the Patriots after the touchdown gets called back. Just rolling left, and there's a guy wide open on the sideline
It's just
again.
about the same play.
I
mean, they get the first down. No penalty this time, so
Ball's
that
pass
was
complete for
pretty
first
cut and dry.
down. Call by number 3, Anthony Hughes.
The Raiders got to make a stop here.
1st and 10, Patriots.
Another score by the Patriots
From the 23.
puts them in trouble for sure.
Timeout.
Timeout, Patriots.
Patriots. That's their first charge timeout.
All right, back from
First
the
and 10 for the
timeout.
Patriots.
1st and 10 for the Patriots.
On the 23-yard line.
24-yard line, 23-yard line. I think it's the 23. And handoff.
He gets away from a tackle, another tackle.
Escasio, the
He
ball
was.
carrier.
He had some hands on him in the backfield, but he got away from it and got upfield for about 5. A little bit of evasive maneuvers there by the running back.
From the 18.
Second down, the official yardage is 5. Patriots send his man in motion and
looking
back to pass
wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
That's complete for a touchdown, Patriots.
The Patriots go up even more. 33-14 pending the extra point.
Looks like the defense for the Raiders is starting to get tired out there. They're not used to playing a team of this caliber per se, and they're just getting beat now. I mean, they were staying with them earlier in the game, but just wearing down on them throughout this game.
Well, the 2 points the 2 scoring plays that they should have had that they didn't have was really killing them.
Yeah. They got to get a score or a stop or something and get momentum back on their side. Kick is good. 34-14.
Good.
Patriots on top.
Ricardo Williams with that last touchdown for the Patriots. Your score, the Patriots 34.
All right, back after the Patriots scoring play there. Patriots on top, 34-14, 20-point game, about 13 minutes left in the game.
Raiders getting ready to receive this kick. And yeah,
a weird looking kick there.
Keep it away from Jared.
You gotta get.
Jones is gonna try and make something out of nothing here and gets dropped at about the 20-yard line, and he came in awful late.
Brown on the return.
He came in real late.
And they'll probably let that one go.
Gain of 10 on the play.
It's nice to see that you can.
Jones shaking hands out there.
Apparently, you can jump in on the final late in this game.
Rob Jones is always one of the most friendliest players on the field. No matter if the Raiders are winning by 50 or losing, Rob Jones will smile and talk with all the opponent players. That's Rob Jones for you.
Well, he's out there to play the game.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it is just a game.
I don't know what they're trying to get figured out down
Probably
here.
trying to figure out where the ball is, you know.
Right where the official is.
The penalty has been accepted.
There's a penalty?
The penalty. A re-kick. What?
Me and Andrew are totally lost up here.
Was it an offside? If it was an offside, it should have been blown.
The Patriots will kick from the 30.
Apparently there was an offsides on the kicking
So it should have been
team.
blown dead immediately.
And it should have been blown dead, but they let the play continue, so they're going to re-kick now from the 30. Andrew, this game has just been everywhere, man.
I'm learning tons of new things.
I'm learning what football isn't.
I'm not even sure what I'm learning, to be honest.
I'm going to need to go watch some college level or NFL after this to get my rules and regulations back straight.
I think I might just go watch my little brother's flag football league.
Jared request.
So we're going to do it again, folks.
Take two.
Jared Raquette back around the 10-yard line to receive. And they probably will keep it away from him again like they did the last kick. Or not. I'll go right back to him. And he has
he's down a blocker.
Spin move in there.
And he gets out past the 30 up to the 33.
Gain of 22 yards. First and 10 Raiders.
Okay, we were talking about it before, but the Raiders need points. It is getting to that time where you can't afford to not score points.
They need points fast.
Yeah.
So they need to find some plays that aren't necessarily deep balls down the field, but plays that will create space for their playmakers and be able to go down the field and score.
Get the ball right around the 32.
We got Nick Brown and Zach Minch in the backfield there. There we go. There's
a nice little pass off to the side there, game for about 5 or 6.
I believe that was Mundine, Shea Mundine.
Yeah, that was Shea Mundine, number 13.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 4, looks like. And he did get out of bounds. It should stop the clock, but apparently it did not.
Gain of 6 on the
Apparently
play.
there's no such thing as a stop the clock in this,
2nd and 4.
in this game.
A little bit of a high snap there to Nick. Oh, he fires downfield. He's
gonna
overthrow him again.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
He just seems off on the deep ball with his wide receivers tonight. That
ball was closer to the defender than it was his own receiver.
From the 39.
It's just not in sync tonight, and that's unfortunate that it comes in a game like this against the Patriots. You never know if it's nerves or if they're just unprepared. You never know. But it's just something is clearly not all the way in sync like it has been the last couple games for the Raiders.
That's going to be an offsides.
That's going to force an auto first down for the Raiders.
Automatic first down.
Preliminary signal is offsides on the defense.
I wonder why they blew that play dead immediately.
It's usually they only blow the play dead when it's a false start, but okay.
And here we go.
Raiders are gun ahead, but even before the chain gang gets ready.
There goes Minch. Off to the side.
Gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage there.
I think he lost a yard, maybe. Maybe he gained a yard, I don't know.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Loss of 1. Maybe not.
2nd and 11.
Looks like 2nd and 11 now.
The chain gang is also all over the place. It's hard to keep track.
Is it that hard to get people to know what they're doing?
Usually not, but we know what we're doing sometimes. Well, not tonight it doesn't sound like, but...
No.
So Nick's trying to... Off the hands of the receiver again. Number 85, that's Rob Jones.
Third down.
Number 85, Rob Brown.
Should be 3rd down now.
The chain gang is signaling 2nd, but it's supposed to be 3rd.
From the 43.
It's just all discombobulated out here today. There we go. There's the panel
kids,
flip.
Man. These kids.
3rd and 11 now for the Raiders. He's going to bring
Nick takes a sack.
back.
You cannot take a sack there.
Brown sacked on the play.
Wasn't aware that you could celebrate.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an excessive celebration there, but they're going to let that one slide.
Loss of 3 on the play.
And they're going to signal the punt team out for the Raiders.
4th and 16 for the Raiders.
4th and long for the Raiders.
And it looks like it's going to be a punt.
And if you have too many more of those, that's going to seal the game really quickly. Because if the Raiders can't even advance the ball down the field.
Yeah, that's... Just under 11 minutes left to go here in the game as the Raiders get ready to punt this one away.
Ooh, good punt there for the Raiders. High kick. Looks like it's going to bounce. Oh, he almost lost the ball there.
And he's not going anywhere, though.
I don't even think he was expecting the ball to jump to him like that. But it ended up in his hands.
He's lucky. Hands like glue.
Spiral there by the...
Threw it over to the sideline. Oh, drilled somebody.
Second burst, same as the first. The Raiders defense got to make a stop here, get their offense back out so the offense put some points on the board.
Raiders need to get a turnover.
Yeah, or something. They got to get something that sparks their energy. 10.5 minutes left to go in the game. After a while, the clock stops being on your side. You start going against the clock, and that's when it's not good. You think if the Patriots are going to start playing smart here, they might just start running the ball, milking the clock. I mean, they are up by 3 scores.
Here we go. Once again, Patriots taking their sweet time.
The clock isn't running.
Clock's not a factor right now.
Oh, they're going to do another bubble screen to the left.
And he's not going very far.
Powell's pass complete.
So it's going to bring up
We're getting 3 on the play.
About 7.
Looking over at the Raiders sideline from here, that's not what you like to see. I believe that's the offense sitting down on the bench. I understand they want to get rested up for the next drive, but if they're not on their feet, walking around, getting energized, they're kind of down in the dumps. They're starting to lose the edge. That's bad.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
There's a couple of them still standing up here where the line of scrimmage is, but another bubble screen to the right here.
And then he picks up the first down, looks like.
Looks like they're going to give him enough there.
Powell's pass complete.
The Patriots do a lot of those quick
13,
bubble screen passes.
And yet the Raiders still have not caught on to it.
No, they've been doing it all game. It's either the bubble screens or they do quick slant routes to the sideline. There's a pass square over the middle there.
And a fumble!
And I believe the Patriots pounced on it right as it hit the turf. Yeah, Patriots retain possession there. Catch a little bit of a break there.
First and 10 Patriots from the 50. Check that, 45.
That's another first down for the Patriots.
Yeah, they seem to just be marching straight down the field. The Raiders defense doesn't seem to have an answer. Patriots milking the clock here. Looks like a handoff up the middle. He has speed and he's gonna score. Touchdown Patriots.
It took an awful long time to get to the line of scrimmage and to get that ball.
Touchdown Patriots.
I don't know how they can know what the play clock is at.
I don't either. And that almost puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Patriots up 40-14 now. 8 minutes left. I would say this game is pretty well on the books.
16, Ronald Zollicoffer on the
And that was the first,
Patriots.
I believe that was the first big run the Raiders have allowed all night, because they had the running back pretty much under wraps, but he's just broke a big one up the middle there. And that kick is good as well.
Point after is good. Your score, the Patriots 41, Raiders 14. Media school.
All right, we're back after that big Patriots touchdown run. Raiders are receiving the ball here. Roughly about 8 minutes left to go in the game.
And here comes Jared.
Jared will quiet rush up the middle. He's got some blockers, evading some tackles, and right around
Right past the 30-yard line.
where he's usually returning the ball to. He's doing his part tonight.
He's been very consistent,
30-yard
giving the
return.
Raiders decent field position.
First and 10 Raiders from their own 32.
At this point in the game, I mean, with the game, I mean, not so far out of hand per se, but you know, you're just starting to play for pride and whatever. You mean you might want to put try to put a score or two on the board to lessen the blow, but this is where you don't want to see anybody go down with an injury or anything like that.
Do too much, or
yeah,
I agree. Here we go. Tyvis Smith and Nick Brown back there. Christopher Scott down to your right there. And couldn't hold on to it. He gets popped at the back.
That's going to be unnecessary roughness.
Penalty marker on the field.
Doing push-ups. Rob Jones doing push-ups because he dropped that ball.
Intended for number 85.
That might be unnecessary roughness or hit on a defenseless receiver there.
That's exactly what it's going to be. That's a 15-yarder.
Ooh, hit to the head. I didn't see a shot to the head there. But yeah, that's going to be 15. And if it's a hit to the head, aren't the player usually ejected?
Where it comes into like targeting, and I mean we saw targeting before in the game versus the Twin City Jets, and they weren't ejected. So they were ejected for fighting.
Yeah, that's true. They were ejected for fighting. That was near the end of the game where it was pointless.
We know that's a no-no.
Nick's going to try to bomb it downfield again.
And that might have been pass interference.
Brown's pass incomplete.
That defender had his arms wrapped quite a bit around that receiver. I'm surprised they didn't see that one either.
You had to give him some time to. You can't hold his hands down while he's trying to catch the ball.
On their own 47.
I think the officials have taken to deciding whether or not that they're going to call penalties or whether they're not going to call penalties. What's a penalty? What isn't a penalty? Because
Nick's looking to pass downfield, and there's a guy wide open.
There's Shane Mundine, and he lost the ball. Patriots picked it up, lost it, now picked it up again. And there's going to be a flag for possibly a horse collar tackle, even though it was not a horse collar tackle.
Recovered by the Patriots.
Unbelievable.
Penalty markers on the field.
The Raiders get a huge play, but they turn it over in the same time. You can't be doing that. Did somebody punch it out, or did he just get too excited and did he fumble it up?
Somebody punched it out. They peanut
First
punched
and
it.
10 Patriots.
Peanut Tillman.
He is a Chicago Bear.
Former. Isn't he retired now?
He is a retired Chicago Bear, Luke. He may have gone to the Panthers and finished out his career there, but he is a retired Chicago Bear.
One of the better players the Bears have ever signed.
Yeah, better than you are.
Hey, man.
Great
I'm not saying that, but all these players out here tonight are better than I am. There's a lot of players out there. There's actually, it's off camera right now, but there's actually a dance team out on the track, and they're better football players than I am.
You know what? There they are. They're a heck of a lot better dancers than I am.
Rashid's showing you the players that are better than me.
They've been doing work down here on the side of the field, on the track. But here we go. The Patriots take over with 7:30 left to go here in the game.
First and 10 Patriots from their own 37.
And it's not going to be a
timeout for the Patriots.
And we will go to a timeout as well.
Second charge timeout.
All right, we're back after that timeout. Right around 7.5 minutes left to go in the game. Patriots take over after that fumble by the Raiders wide receiver on that big pass completion. Looks like.
And he goes back and he's able to
scrambling around. He's still on, and they brought him down.
Brought down.
Oh, second on the play.
It's like number 20. Is that Brandon Bowdry again?
Loss of 10.
Number 20, I don't see it. It's got to be Brandon Bowdry, but like we said earlier in the game, we were told before the game that he didn't make the trip. But it looks like he's out there making plays.
And if it's not you, Brandon, I guess you should probably thank whoever's wearing your jersey right now.
Number 29.
I can't read what's on the back of his jersey.
I think that says Bowdry. My eyesight's not that good.
Oh well.
We're going with Bowdry.
Brandon Bowdry. And there's a
run up the middle again.
Back.
Big pop there. Doesn't get quite to the first. That is a generous spot there.
Quite to the original line of scrimmage.
That's a generous spot.
Third down.
For the ball carrier.
Third down and 10 with just under 6:30 left to play. There we go. Still trying to figure out time.
Not the Raiders, excuse me. The Patriots are definitely milking time off the clock. He's going to fire up the field and
incomplete. William
Pass incomplete.
Number 2, that's not William.
That would be Manny Hamilton trying to get the pick before it hits the ground, but it drops too quickly for him. Bring up 4th down for the Patriots here.
4th down and long, and it looks like they're going to be punting it away.
If only the Raiders would have done this earlier in the game, might have been a whole different story here, but unfortunately the score is what it is.
The intended receiver on that play. 4th and 10 Patriots from their 37.
I mean, I've seen crazier things happen in sports. I'm not saying the game's completely out of hand, but
I have not seen crazier things happen in sports. With just under 6 minutes left?
I don't know. I'm a Giants fan. I saw the miracle at Meadowlands happen. So that was...
And he can't field the punt. And I don't know, that Raiders player might have been able to jump on top of it.
Yeah, they did. Wow. I thought the Patriots had the huge advantage there.
Brandon Bowdry having himself a day. You saw the miracle at the Meadowlands. I've seen a lot of things happen to the Giants.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
You remember Matt Dodge?
Oh man.
Yep.
That was part of that game.
Matt Dodge punting it to Deshaun Jackson.
Tom Coughlin said punt it out of bounds, and Matt Dodge is like, I got you. And then he line drived it to Deshaun Jackson, who returned it as time expired, folks, to win the game. I cried a little bit at my house.
You remember when Devin Hester fielded a field goal just short of the post?
Yeah, yes I do.
How far do you return that for a
That was
touchdown?
about 108 yards, I believe. That was a good play. You got to give him that. Was a crazy play. The Giants were at a standstill. They're like, what do we do here?
Nice little pat dump off to Tyvis Smith. Takes 3 players to bring him down.
Bounce pass complete to number 27,
About
Tyvis
7 or
Smith.
8 there. Tyvis is popping pads out there tonight. He came to play.
On the reception.
Nick takes a shot pass again. He's going to scramble around. He's trying to extend the play. He gets by that guy. He's going to get a first down and a block.
More.
Still going.
And makes his way out of bounds just past midfield.
Great play there by Nick Brown using his legs to extend the play.
Stops the clock at 5:14.
See, that's what Nick's really good at. When he extends the play and uses his legs instead of trying to force something with his arm, instead of stop the clock. Clock looks like it's still going.
They threw the ball back in.
From midfield.
But yeah, Nick's really good at extending plays with his legs. It's sometimes when he tries to extend the play with his arm after using his legs where it gets him in trouble.
Like I said, I'm not sure about those rules anymore.
I'm not either. Well, I mean, this might not even be football out here. I mean, we could be watching some other sport.
Rugby?
Maybe.
It's pretty close to football.
Maybe. Ooh, almost bobbled the snap there. He's trying to extend the play again. He steps up, fires downfield. He's got a guy open.
25.
Is that 80? Is that Requette, 84?
Jared Requette.
Yeah.
Jared Requette.
It's amazing how much smoother things can go and how much better your team can play when either the game's out of hand or you don't care anymore.
I would think it's just because they're not trying to force things anymore.
You know, relaxed. I mean, the game is basically out of hand. But
you're letting things happen and you're just taking what the defense gives you.
Pass again, fires down the field.
And it's an interception right to the defender. And we spoke too soon.
Brown's pass intercepted.
And is that a Raiders player down
I believe that's Nick.
Number 50, Justin Jackson on the interception.
I don't think he's hurt. I think he's just upset with himself. Yeah, that was the second. That was the third interception right to the defender. I mean, it wasn't even close.
Nick.
Correction, Cam Cook on the interception.
He's definitely gonna be frustrated with himself after this game.
Patriots.
I mean, everybody has bad games every now and again. It just happens that he's having a bad. I mean, Nick, I wouldn't put it all on Nick. I mean, yeah, Nick's had thrown 3 interceptions, but the team overall hasn't played very well tonight.
It's easy to blame the quarterback of the team. He's the guy that fields the snaps. He's the guy that throws the ball. Nick, has the ability to extend plays with his play, but it's not all his fault.
No.
The quarterback, you cannot, in very few capacities, can you put the whole game on the quarterback because they lost. Now I can understand if the game is tied and the Patriots go up by 3 points and then Nick throws a game-ending interception. Then maybe, but.
It's definitely not all on Nick. He's just having a bad game out there, and the team, like I said, the team overall isn't having a very good game. And just, when you play a good team like Lincoln Way, when you have a bad game, all your mistakes are going to be magnified because of how good they are.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
it's like a holding penalty.
When we played the Twin City Jets a few weeks back, Nick had that option that returned for a touchdown, but we ended up winning. You totally forget about the mistake he made. But when you lose a game like this...
Well, now it's a 10-yard penalty. Now holding penalties are a 10-yard penalty. not spot the foul. Now they're 10-yard penalty.
4-yard line.
Coming up, about 3.5 minutes left to go in the game here. And there's an interception.
35.
Good man with football. One man to beat and gets tripped up.
Tripped up by the quarterback.
Intercepted by
Number 35, Alex Stickle.
Alex Stickle.
Able to jump up and make the interception. 3:24 left to play here. And
The Raiders have a little bit of life here at the end of the game.
From the
I mean, I don't think it's gonna change the game at all. But it's nice to see that the players are out there still playing to play. They're not giving up. They're playing for pride. They're not gonna go down quietly. You know,
Yeah, we'll see.
That's commendable.
Nick probably didn't want to be right back out on the field after that last pick. We'll see where his head is.
I would think Nick would like to end this on like a
good note here.
A good note. You know, you don't want your last pass to be an interception like Brett Favre.
Brett Favre had like 50% of his passes being interceptions. Looks like he's going to opt it off to the right here.
Option it off to Tyvis.
And he's not going down. Runs through a tackle for a few.
No, but Brett Favre, his first career pass
Was an interception.
His last career pass was an interception. Brett Favre ended on a bad note.
From the 9-yard line.
He started on a bad note too.
I think Brett Favre, I think his final career, I mean, he had the old touchdown record for Peyton Manning, blew it away. But I believe Brett Favre ended his career with 338 interceptions.
The most in NFL history.
Yeah. Yeah, he also played till he was, dust and more dust.
And there's
but
Minch
Minch
running up the
refusing
middle,
to go down.
and he's going to get pushed back.
Forward progress probably put around the 5, I would
Number
say.
4, Zach Mitch, the ball
But
carrier.
Brett Favre, yeah. I don't even, there's so many good players nowadays, like Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, and their interception totals aren't even close to that. I mean, Tom Brady is going to be 40 in August. I don't even think he has 150 interceptions in his career. It's just insane. And Aaron Rodgers, I don't even think has 75. I think he's right around 72.
Well,
Another option off to the right there. Can he get around the edge?
And Tyvis Smith.
Tyvis Smith's going to go in.
Smith, the ball carrier.
Touchdown Raiders near the end of the game here. Less than the deficit here. I believe that's Tyvis Smith's first touchdown as a Raider.
I believe so.
Always good to see that. Of course, Tyvis Smith is the big running back out of the University of Northern Iowa. Kick is no good, so the score is going to stay 41-20. Patriots up with around 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the game.
Fans and players alike, please be sure to respect the facility and go ahead and put all your
Now, we'll
garbage
probably
and
talk
trash
about
on the
this
way
later in
out.
the week on the podcast, Andrew,
You
but
can do us
do
that
you think
huge favor.
this loss is going to humble the
Again,
Raiders
thank
at
you
all?
for coming out and enjoying Patriots football here
to
at
Chicago
Park
next
and Andrew High
weekend
School.
against the Chaos and
Again,
be
thanks to
hungry
the
for a W.
Smack the Chaos in the mouth a little bit.
fans for
That's who we played.
making the journey up here.
The Chaos.
The Chaos.
We know it's a long
I'd be
3-hour
looking to
ride.
take my
And
frustrations out on the Chaos.
For
we wish
sure.
them safe travels
Of
on the
course,
way
the
back
Chaos
to
aren't going to be a
Quad
total
Cities.
breeze, but they
So
are,
again, please
I
make
would
sure you
say,
grab your
not
trash.
as a high
Throw
caliber
it in
team
trash
as
cans
the
for us on the way out.
as the Patriots
We
are, for
greatly
sure.
appreciate that.
But yeah,
Once again, thanks
the
for
Raiders will probably be coming in
attending
because again we'll be on the
this
road to
Patriots game.
Chicago again next week. We'll probably be coming back here with hunger for sure for another win. Because I mean, at this point, we talked about on the podcast. These are all the teams the good teams in the conference you're playing now, and these are all probably going to be playoff teams. So you want to get the best seeding you can in the playoffs, and you'll probably be playing one of these teams again in the playoffs. And like we said on our podcast, if a playoff started today, we'd be playing the Patriots.
I mean, this would be the playoff game.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes down to it, I think this will still be the playoff game.
If everything stays the same, I believe so too. Unless, the Ducks, just blow everybody away, or, Lincoln Way starts playing like the Lincoln Way of last year. It'll be interesting to see. Looks like the Raiders are going to go for an onside kick here. Of course, that's usually what you do when you're down this late in the game.
Good practice. Worst thing that's going to happen is that you don't get it. That ball took a weird bounce.
Yeah, it did.
He ran into his own
player,
man.
and he's down.
Onside kick recovered by the Patriots.
Not the prettiest,
not the 42-yard line.
Not the prettiest onside kick there, but it did have a weird couple bounces in it.
And that's what you want in onside kicks.
For sure.
Weird bounces.
Just went a little far there. Nice toss by the ref over to the sideline.
37-yard line.
I think that was caught by Little Clink.
Yeah, Brett Klink, our general manager's son, getting some airtime up here. He was the kid that took the nasty shot on the sideline 2 weeks ago at the
Mustangs game.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 2:19 left. Patriots coming onto the field.
If I was the
They're
Patriots,
41 to
I would
20.
just run the ball.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah.
why not?
I would not try to rub it in or put any more points on the board. And, yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do, and he's going up the middle again.
And he's going to get the first down. Logan Larson-Smith with the tackle.
Looks like a Raiders player is coming over here on the sideline to visit with the Patriots players. I'm not sure who that is, but... I'm not sure the coaching staff would like that if they're coming over here. But whatever, I'm not coach, so...
Yeah. I don't know.
That's the 2-minute warning.
I believe that's 14. I believe that's Selby McNair over here on the Patriots sideline.
Fans
Just
give the
communicating
Patriots
with some
dancers a
people.
final round of applause for the night.
And 2-minute warning now.
We thank them so much for providing us with some in-game entertainment.
That's nice that the Patriots have dancers.
Yeah.
Why can't the Raiders have dancers?
We'll probably get there eventually. I mean, the Raiders probably asked themselves once, how come we don't have a broadcast? And now we have a broadcast. So
I know.
we're growing every year. We'll probably have them eventually.
I was talking to one of the girls that is attends the Raiders game regularly. And I was trying to get her to form a Raiders cheerleader squad.
Was she having any part of that?
She was not.
Well, they'll have them eventually, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the Raiders are growing every year. Another handoff up the middle for the Patriots. Sizable gain there. Right around midfield.
I mean, what do they have to complain about? It's not cold. They don't play in the winter.
You play in the middle of summer. It's always warm out. I mean, you don't know if they get paid or not. So, I mean, maybe that's what's holding them back. But
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we don't get paid, but this is a fun time.
Yeah,
You get to watch
this is college credit.
You're right.
Internship.
Yeah, but I mean, what more could you ask? You're watching football all summer. It doesn't get much better.
This is true.
Ooh, that might have been an offsides there in the Raiders, or they're just going to let it go.
I think they're going to let it go. I don't think they care anymore.
Coming right up. Left to go here.
Yeah.
No gain.
Third down.
3rd and 5 from the 45.
Expect to see probably one more play, and then they'll
Take a knee or something, yeah.
probably either knee it or punt it
I
away.
mean, since there's no play
I'd
clock,
probably punt it away. Or they'll just eyeball it. I don't
no,
know.
there's no play clock, so we'll probably wait for it to be about 40 seconds and then hike it, and then we'll just end the game. Oh, they're going to pass.
Why are you passing for?
And it's caught, and he's going to score.
So you pass to put more points on the board?
Ortiz's pass complete for a touchdown,
I
Patriots.
don't know about you, Andrew, but I am not a fan of that. That is a little cheap.
Well, unsportsmanlike. You expect a little bit more. You expect a little bit
A little more
character and class
out of an organization like the Patriots, the defending national champions, but here they are over here running the score up when the game is already out of hand. You don't like seeing that, and of course, you'll hear it. I mean, we'll probably talk about this on the podcast. That was totally unnecessary.
No, you run the ball because the Raiders aren't calling timeouts.
No.
Brings up 4th down. You take it all the way up till the last possible second, and you punt it away. Game's over.
Yeah, it looks
You
like
don't go for more points.
They might even be taking a knee here. I'm not.
I mean,
No, they were.
it's
I
a
think they are.
PAT.
I think they are going to kick here.
I mean, you can't really take a knee on a PAT. I mean, you can, but
Yeah. Even when the Raiders did it against the Sharks earlier in the year, we were told we didn't even like that. It's like when the game is totally.
oh, good. Glad to see you guys got it blocked. Yeah. See, that's what you get for trying.
But
I mean, you don't want to see somebody get hurt, but this is on Lincoln Way. I mean, that's you put forth the extra effort to run the score up and to push the other team in the ground, and one of your players gets hurt. I mean,
that is a little bit of
that is exactly what we talked about earlier on.
That is a little bit of karma there, but like we said when we played the Oak Park Sharks here, when the Raiders tried to put more points off near the end of the game, we didn't like that either because I mean the Raiders were up 62-0 at that point, and we scored as time expired, and we were like, why are we doing that? That's totally uncalled for. But yeah, running the score up in any aspect is just totally uncool. And
this is an official's timeout.
I mean, you could see it because in an exhibition game that it was, practice for real game scenarios, and so it was running quick drills like that. But not when you're up by that much.
You expect better.
Not at practice.
You expect better from an organization like Lincoln Way because they are the defending league and national champions. You'd think they'd have a little more dignity and class than that, but I guess not.
Yeah, that's really disappointing. I expected better out of the organization.
Well, probably it's giving us a lot to talk about on the podcast this coming week.
Yeah.
Jay will love to hear about all the stuff that happened this game.
Oh yeah. Jay will be really excited. He's not gonna be excited that he was wrong on the bets, but we were all wrong on bets.
Well, I took the over on 60 points, and I am correct on that.
You were.
But,
you were correct.
Yeah. But Jay said it was going to be a low-scoring affair, and he was way off the ball on that one.
Because I set the line on the over-under, so
yeah.
I was not able to be a part of that.
Looks like
so actually, you're welcome for helping you win the bet.
Give this Patriots player a round of applause.
That is a strong dude carrying a football player off the field. I think they took away the trainer's table or wherever it was. It was down in front of us. I'm just on the bench here. I don't know what there's literally this is what I really hate about football sometimes. There's literally less than a minute to go in the game. The game is over, and they're disorganized and they have no idea what's going on. It's like just
At that point, just end it. Cut it off and end it.
I mean, we're approaching right at 3.5 hours now. Game started at 7. It's right at 10:20. But yeah, when it's like there's seconds left in the game, and it takes forever to get the clock going again because of stupid stuff like that or other things. It's just.
I see the table. They're using it as a table for somebody else.
Oh, excellent.
They're using the trainer's table as a countertop table or a bedside table.
Yeah, there's different kinds of tables. That's where the point we've gotten in the broadcast. We'll talk about tables.
Tabletops.
Tabletops, table counters. You know what's a good use of a table? When WWE uses it and put people through them.
I was going to say to play ping pong
they go
or table tennis.
Kick. Really? They go onside kick.
Wow. Are you guys really just trying to run up the score, or are you just? That's my perception of it right now is that they're trying to get the ball back and run up the score. It shows extremely poor sportsmanship and, as we've said before, terrible character and class for the Lincoln Way organization.
You hate to see it. You really do.
Their moms didn't teach them right. They did their dads.
Who knows? Maybe it's not even the Lincoln Way. Maybe it's the Thunder organization part of them coming out. I don't know.
Well, then that makes the Thunder even worse.
The who? Because who doesn't exist anymore? Oh, yeah, the Thunder.
Yeah.
Because you remember the Thunder were those Kevin Durant type players that left their semi-decent team to come join the national champions.
Join the super team.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter what play to call, just run the ball.
Oh, I don't think they have enough people out there.
Oh, looks like Minch is coming in off the sideline.
I don't think Minch thought they were going to have to run another play. 30 seconds left to go here.
I mean, I know you're not winning, but you could literally just take a victory formation here and knee it. But, I mean, that kind of shows that you're giving up. So I mean, they'll probably run.
Nah, they'll try and run some plays, get some points. Maybe not get some points, but get some yards.
I believe this is going to be, yeah, they're going to pass. They're just going to Hail Mary down the field. He's got people open. He's
got Shea Mundine. Nice catch.
Huge play. Pass complete for number 13.
The Raiders are not going to call the
Shea Mundine
timeout because it'd be, I mean, it's not necessary. It's not
they might not even get the play off here.
They'll get it off.
Oh, there's the play here. Bomb it to the end zone. Looks like it was offsides and off his hands. That's good. They can't end on the penalty though. The guy was offsides.
So it's going to be an offsides penalty.
Are they just going to decline it and say the game's over? Again, this is the frustrating part. They're in such disarray.
I don't get to use this word very often, so I'm going to use it now. It's asinine.
Asinine.
It's fun to say. Asinine.
You can't. That's the rule, folks. You can't end on a penalty. So if they do accept this,
this is quite the conundrum. Just throwing all sorts of.
Yeah, I think the Raiders are saying. I think the Raiders are saying, I don't care. Let's just go.
I mean, I would. I'd be done playing with a classless organization like Lincoln Way.
I don't know. It's like they don't know if they want to run a play or they don't. It's either you decline the penalty and the game's over, or you accept it and they run one more play where the clock's at 0.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what it looks like they're going to do.
Yep, they're going to run one more play.
One more play.
Please stay in your seats in the stands. Do not.
Apparently, Lincoln Way doesn't want this game to be over, even though it's over.
But it's not up to them. It was up to the Raiders to accept it or not.
No, this is on Lincoln Way for being offsides.
There will be one final play here. An untimed down.
And folks, it's not like this matters at all because it's not like this is, if they don't get it, they're going to lose. If they get it, they win. I mean, this is just for the sake of the game here. And they're going to...
Something like that.
I mean... Throw it to the end zone. That's just going to be incomplete. And that's going to end the game. And the game is over.
Patriots take it 47-20 over the Raiders.
And the Raiders are the first loss on the year.
Yeah, that's.
I believe that only drops the Raiders to 3-1, and that improves the Raiders to 3-1. So
drops the Raiders to 3-1, improves the Patriots to 2-2.
And don't forget to join us back here.
No, 3-1. Yeah. So now the Raiders and Patriots should be tied.
And depending on what the Chicago Ducks do, the Chicago Ducks might be lone in first place at the top of the Thomas division. So it's
otherwise, if they lose, do we have a 3-way tie?
Still, and that doesn't change anything. So it doesn't hurt the Raiders very much, but they
really we got to look at what the Chaos is doing.
Yeah, the Raiders really wanted this game though.
So we'll have to see. I know the Raiders wanted this game, but their performance did not show it.
Yeah, this was definitely
a lot of miscues.
Definitely the worst game of the year for the Raiders, and it happens to come against a team like this. But I'm guessing this will, either humble them or make them want to work harder for the rest of the season because they know what types of teams are coming up on the schedule.
This will make them want to work harder.
Yeah, so
a lot harder.
It'll definitely be, definitely they'll be fine for the rest of the year. I'm not concerned at all.
Speaking as an athlete, I want it would make me want to work harder.
For sure. But yeah, just unfortunate loss here for the Raiders. I think they just, they matched up against a better team tonight and they played bad. But yeah, other than that, we'll sign off for now and we'll see you next week where we travel to the Chicago Chaos, and hopefully you'll be listening to our podcast we have summarizing this game and probably previewing the game against the Chaos. So this is Luke and Andrew signing off. See you next time.
Rocky and Bullwinkle signing off.